Alright, so you guys remember when I was early for a live stream a couple weeks ago? Well, now I'm late and making up for it, so don't worry. Welcome. We have a few guests this week. I do want to test a thing first. I want to see if there's audio for this. Let me do a test donation.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Donated down below in the link.
Welcome.
Someone's echoing. Someone's got to turn that off. Who has it on?
I'm on mute, so.
You want to test a thing first? I want to see if there's
Get
audio.
Hang on.
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell if that made a noise or not. I'm not going to worry about it, though. What's up, Iceberg? Yeah, I got to figure out where I'm going to put my chat, because I don't know if over here is the best spot. Maybe I'll just pull it up on here and have it over here, because that's going to be here and here, so that might be a lot more convenient.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. What's going on, everybody, in the live stream chat? We should have more people joining us. A lot of people told me they're going to be here, and now they're just not here, so that's cool. That works. I'm wearing sunglasses because it's bright. Let me just get that one out of the way. I'm running behind, as usual.
Yeah, usual.
Just absolutely classic.
Classic.
Wait, I sent... Link. Join up. Nick says everything okay, dude. I don't know what he means. So yeah, sorry guys, this live stream is already derailed. Maybe like 5 seconds here. I need to think about what I'm doing. I am pulling up the live stream chat so I can read it here. That's what I'm doing. All right, awesome.
You are building.
I am gonna be building. Corey's here. You want to come over and say hi to everyone, Corey?
Okay.
Corey's here to build stuff too.
Oh.
As soon as my live stream chat will pull up, that one doesn't want to pull up.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
BFAB, you can unmute your mic and talk. What's up, John Russell, Broadbricks? You can read people's name off for a minute. I need to pull all this crap up that I need.
I just realized I was muted.
Yeah, there you go.
25. Batman, Cartman. Men.
Everybody wants a 501st battle pack. That's awesome.
Drunk.
Yeah. All right, so
Corey roasted Ryan.
what did Corey do? Roast me?
I don't
What's
know.
up, Austin? Yo, Austin, if you want a link, I'll send you a link on Discord if you want to join. I know you asked if we could talk tonight, but today was really effing busy for me. I sent you a link on Discord.
Everybody, hi Corey.
Everyone is saying hi, Corey. Corey can't.
I know.
You know. I did see like a reply in the ridiculous thread. I do need to make a video about that, but a little preoccupied at the moment if you can't tell. But
Everybody wants, or somebody wants to know, a Waffle Cupcakes wants to know what you're going to build.
what am I gonna build? I have a lot of Lego sets to build. If you saw the thumbnail, which I assume you did, if you click on the video. Yeah, 5 spot back. Yeah, but if you saw the thumbnail, you know what I'm gonna build. I have a lot of sets to build.
I think only 2, right? 3?
We're like 22, 23. Yeah.
Jeez.
It got. What's up, Nick? It got a little out of hand. I went to the Lego store today, and while I didn't intend on buying as many Lego sets as I did, and it's basically been my theme for the last few months, I bought a lot of Lego sets. So what can you do? I'm opening YouTube to do what? You need skizzers? I have a knife for you. Here, give me that.
Pro Lego channel's here. Hello.
Pro Lego channel's here. He said he was. I saw him today at the Lego store. We met up. You want to show people what you're gonna build? Here, bring it over. Bring that. Oh, they can't see from over there. Bring it up over here. I was gonna bring up Streamlabs so I could see if people donated, so I don't miss it. Hold on, Corey.
Red Menace says the only battle pack we need is a Jar Jar Binks battle pack.
There you go. See how it's.
You mean a
See that?
you mean a Gungan battle pack?
No.
No, just 4 Jar Jar Binkses.
What?
Straight up,
Just all Jar Jars.
Exactly.
At least.
Corey's gonna be building off screen, but he's gonna be building Anakin Starfighter in the Porg. He's in it for the long haul here, huh?
You should save the Porg for tomorrow's Building Live with Rick Vibe, because that's what we're building.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we need stuff to build tonight. We got a while. He's gonna be here tomorrow night anyway, so maybe he'll join us.
285 people watching.
Yes.
I don't see a.
Oh, so-
I don't see it. Oh, wait, there's the chat.
So we're not doing Ewok Village next week or tomorrow.
No, we're doing the pork. Like the Ewok Village.
Good, because I want to build all my other stuff first. I don't have time to build the Ewok Village. Even though I said I would do it, I kind of got a little ahead of myself with everything else. Give me a second, Core. Just 1 second. I am trying to get that set up.
Cosmic Bricks 44 just donated
I find your lack of faith
$1.99.
disturbing.
Cosmic Brick 44 donated $1.99. Is that a small child? Yeah, it's my 10-year-old cousin. Thank you.
That's not your son?
And not my son.
Okay.
Very unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely not right.
It's okay, Ryan. I deny my kids too, so you know, I'm like, I'm not the father. So.
Corey plus Porg equals Porgy.
Just reading a lot of chat right now. Alright. So, I should have everything open that I want open for this live stream. I can't
You know,
anything else I'm...
Just make sure you close all questionable tabs.
Oh, what's up, Nick? No,
Hey,
no,
sorry, I didn't see your invite.
questionable tabs. 300 viewers, what's up, everyone? You guys did want to know what I'm going to build. I'm going to be building a plethora of Lego sets. I'll show you guys on camera here real quick. But behind me there, I have a bunch of Lego Movie 2 sets. Hopefully you guys can see me in here. Yeah, you guys can see me. I have a bunch of Lego Movie 2 sets. If you guys want to turn on your camera while you guys are building, I have it set up so I'm screen sharing the Google Hangout screen so people can see y'all. But yeah, I have a bunch of Lego Movie 2 sets behind me, a bunch of Lego Star Wars 2018 sets, and then we have a bunch of Lego Overwatch sets over there. But I'm going to start with some of the smaller sets to just kind of knock them out, because I do want to get some speed builds uploaded on MandRbuilds, because that channel's doing pretty well right now. But other than that, I plan to have like a little marathon build sesh tonight, so figured I would get a bunch of people on. It's winter break, see what's up, and try to have a good time. So if you guys have a Lego set to build along with us while we chat, you're more than welcome to.
Something I wanted to bring up about that Jedi Starfighter. I mean, I don't think everyone has a problem with the one landing gear on the back. You just kind of have to let it sit there and hope it doesn't fall over. I dislike that rear landing thing for a different reason. Because it makes the ship too tall when it's landed. If you look like in the movies, it's around the same height as a human. Of course, they can't make this thing as short as a minifigure,
Right.
but I just removed that bit on the bottom. Now it just rests on the engines like they're a couple of pontoons, and it's actually made a pretty big difference.
Every time you talk, like you have a way with words. I'll tell you that. You just know the perfect word for everything. But yeah, I can get behind that theory. We did get a donation. If I get a donation, I might cut you guys off sometimes. But Smeef99 donate $4 says, I love shopping at Kmart. So for what it's worth, thank you.
Do Kmart's even exist anymore?
Kmart exists just in small towns across the U.S. that don't have a
Yeah.
Walmart or Target.
There were a few by me, but they all closed.
Yeah, they're mostly gone. BNDT Jerry donated $2 and he says, review on the First Order Star Destroyer, good set. Yes, it is a really good set.
I find
you
your
can probably
lack of
find it on
faith
clearance now that
disturbing.
Christmas is over. I would take a chance on that. Corey, can you hand me that tripod? Just out of my reach. But yeah, First Order Star Destroyer, really good set, dude. I would wholeheartedly recommend it if you can get it on anything, $20 under retail or less. It's probably worth it.
Oh yeah. What did you? Okay. Anybody here? Did you get any Christmas presents? I mean, like not ones that you bought yourself with Christmas money, but did any of your relatives or siblings get you anything for Christmas?
I got coal. I got a bunch of coal, so thank you.
I got
What
socks.
you mean like you mean the character? You mean the character from Ninjago?
On the money.
I actually legit got socks, and I'm pretty happy about it. No, seriously, like I got a whole bunch of Marvel socks.
I'm with you there.
No, I got a whole bunch of Marvel socks and a whole bunch of DC socks. Like, dude, I'm legit wearing Flash ones right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You should be excited about that.
No, it was. They're actually really comfortable.
All right, let's light in a little bit closer. For those of you who don't know why I'm building in this white area, it's because I'm doing speed builds on my MNR Games or MNR Builds channel. Definitely not on MNR Games. If it was on MNR Games, that would not be good.
So for Christmas, my brother got me a couple of things. He got me the Tech Wizard Showdown from Nexo Knights, one of the last sets where you get the big mech within a mech, and you get the bad guy there, and it's like the two evil wizards can fight. One thing they don't advertise on the box or really tell you anywhere, you just kind of have to figure it out for yourself, is you know how the good wizard, he just kind of flies around and you can stick it on the back of the mech like he's a banner or something? Well, you can do the same thing with a bad guy. Like, he can crawl up there and essentially hack into it and hijack it. So then you can have like the normal little gold robot fighting the much bigger one that was supposed to fight for the good guys, now possessed. And I just think that's such a cool scenario. That would make like a great final battle if the show got that far.
People want to know what I'm going to build. I'm going to be building
sorry, just
this set first. So you got it now. I just want to put it.
One last thing. The other thing my brother got for me, he somehow managed to track down on eBay a Life on Mars set, the red one. It was completely sealed. It had just been floating around for the last 18 years, and it was crazy, like opening it up and getting that old Lego smell and looking through the instructions. I mean, and the catalogs, and seeing like, oh, I've done videos on just about all of these.
They used to include quite a bit of stuff in those sets, huh? Like, just so many different.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, it was nice seeing like all those sand red colors. I mean, sand red pieces as a color that's been retired for years.
Yeah. Real quick. BNDT Jerry donated $2. It says, "Have been watching your vids all day as I build." Well, thanks, dude. I would, however, recommend if you haven't watched, you can binge watch Nick's videos as you build too, because that is. Oh,
jeez, dude, I'm not. Thank you. I'm not looking for.
If you want to binge videos, though, oh my God, that's what you need to binge.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
By the way, just curious, I know you have some Overwatch sets. Do you have the rocket?
That's
the
one
really
that
big one.
Didn't have yet. I just don't. Have
dang it!
I have all the other ones.
I wanted to see some pieces from that in person, because you may have noticed it has these slow pieces that go across the studs at a diagonal angle. I've never seen a piece like it, and it comes with like 8 of them. So I'm just excited to see what those look like in hand.
Yeah, no, I don't have them. Sorry, dude.
That's okay. Any day now, somebody will make a video about it.
The audio.
So not to cut you guys off.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, people can barely hear you, and I re-listened to it. We can still hear you, but it's very low compared to everybody else.
It sounds fine in the Hangout.
I know. Hold on. I think I might have a solution. Okay, can you guys still hear me?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Can you guys still hear me? Hello?
We can still hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I changed the mic that I was using for y'all. How does it sound now on my live stream? Like now that I've changed it, how does it sound for people listening? If you've had, like,
I don't have headphones.
I know you don't have. I'm asking like for just people listening. How does the audio sound now? I took. Any update, BFAB? My audio is low. What if I move my mic closer? That might have been the real crux of the issue here. My mic was just too far away. How does my audio sound now that it's closer? I can't boost the audio up.
I think it sounds a little bit better from my eyes. Re-listen, it sounds a little bit better. It's still very low, but it's better.
I have it boost. I boosted to 120%. Close. How can you hear me better now? Like maybe 150%.
I think people are saying it's better. It's better. Yeah.
Lack of faith disturbing.
All right, close. All right, so fine. All right, so hopefully it's good now. I did get a couple donations. Anthony Bott donated $2. Says Despacio or Country Roads? Definitely Country Roads. I know. Yes, very serious question, dude. But Country Roads. Do you guys have an opinion on that one?
You gotta go Country Roads.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Wait, are you building a couple of Lego Movie 2 sets tonight?
I will be. I'll be building things from Star Wars and Lego Movie 2. I'm just trying to get started here in a second as I try to find these donations that I just got on Streamlabs.
Yeah, fun fact. I'm building the Benny Space Squad right now.
There you go. What were you gonna say, Nick?
I just saw. Oh, I was just gonna say I just saw like a couple of Just Too Goods videos, including like the Sistar starship, and oh my word, Lucy, your Wild Styles face printing is the most adorable I've ever seen for like a somewhat realistic human
There you
minifig.
go.
She just looks so happy and cool and self-assured, and I'm like, how could someone not like a character like that?
I wouldn't know. Okay, so here's our donations. Static donated through the link in the description on Streamlabs. He donated $1. He said, "Love watching the streams and the videos. Also, can I get an ETA on the email reply about the episode 3 collector set? I will reply to you tonight. Well, actually, I'll just reply to you now. Send me a picture of it and like what you're asking for it. Just do that. That's what you should do. And then I'll reply to that. Harry Potter donated $2. Says, He says, "Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?" Is that like a song lyric?
Yeah, it's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's okay. There you go. I didn't watch that movie. Did you? Anyone else watch that movie?
I did. It was good. It was just kind of inaccurate in some places.
Oh, you were there for the whole. You were there when it happened.
No, I mean like. I guess historically it was just kind of inaccurate in some places, but overall, I mean, I thought it was great.
Okay.
Music.
Yeah, I don't get out to see a lot of movies, so that one I definitely missed.
Oh man, they released way too many movies this month. Oh jeez, like the Bumblebee movie was really good, but that's barely making any money.
Oh, yeah,
You've
there's
got
no Star Wars this month.
you
I know.
man, they've got like 6 movies. You got Aquaman, you've got Mary Poppins, you've got Spider-Verse, you've got Mortal Engines. That one's bombed
Hey, I'll tell you what.
catastrophically.
Hold on,
And I
let
thought
me-
that was pretty good too.
Let me get this donation real quick. Cosmic Brick 44 donated $2, and he says, "Are you gonna watch the Bumblebee movie?" I am not. Are any of you
I
guys?
find
Nick?
your lack of faith
Dallas?
disturbing.
No.
I want to see it. I think it's like classic '80s Transformers.
There you go.
I loved it. It's the Transformers movie I always wanted them to make. They finally did it, and I just look back at like 2007, and I look at everything since then, and I'm like, why was that so hard? Just tell the story with a straight face, and make it wholesome and family friendly. Why couldn't they just
For me,
do that?
I've never been into Transformers, but they had this Bumblebee poster at the theater, so I grabbed it, and that's as far as Transformers I'm gonna go.
I did want to say, of all the movies that I saw, and it's only because a bunch of my family went, so I just went. I went and saw Mary Poppins.
Actually, like pretty funny enough. I saw that last night.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I didn't sit there just steaming mad hating the movie, but just isn't, not my style for a movie. I'm not a musical
You're not a
person.
musical guy.
Although it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Let's just put it that way. Like for being not a musical guy, like I was happy with how generally entertained I felt.
Here's the interesting thing about Mary Poppins is that the author of the Mary Poppins books, the creator of the character, was not happy with the original movie. As great as it is, as classic as it is, when she saw it in the theater, she cried, not tears of joy, but she was devastated because it was nothing like the character she'd written and like the character's relation to children and teaching them to grow up and all that. So if they were going to make a new movie, they had an opportunity to try to be more true to the original character, but they basically just copied the old movie for nostalgia.
There you go. Interesting.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the creator of Mary Poppins making that much money. However much it is. God, I'd be beside myself.
I don't think she's even alive anymore.
Oh, I get it, maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
Well, how do I put
I
it?
doubt it.
Or if she vocally complained about the old movie from the 50s, yeah, I think she's not around anymore.
I'm building.
Is
Think
Mary
of it this
Poppins the one
way.
that flies around with an umbrella or something like that, or am I?
Yes.
What part?
Think of it this way. She made this. Oh. Think of it this way. She made the character to help children grow up, to teach them about the hardships of life and not sugarcoat it. To just be blunt about and say, these are the things you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
And the movie was, of course, nothing like that.
Uh-oh, Corey.
Okay.
Someone donated $5. Casey.
Has
Casey,
anyone-
Hold on. Casey O donated $5. Says, "Give this to Corey for a Lego." Someone donated $5 and told me to give you $5 for a Lego.
Yay!
Merry Christmas.
After the YouTube fee, that's like $3.60 because YouTube takes like 30%. But I'll give you. I'll give you that.
Maybe it's just enough for a poly bag.
Yeah, you can get a poly bag.
There you go.
That's what you can buy with $5. Say thank you to Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
There are a bunch of cool polybags coming out, though.
There are. There's nice seagull or something. I don't remember what it is. But...
Anyway, sorry about that. I don't want to ramble about Mary Poppins. I was just saying, why the creator was devastated.
Well, the real.
I was just saying why the creator was devastated. As much money as she probably made.
I never would have known. Corey, they said, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?" Is that you? You're not the real Slim Shady? No. Sorry, guys. Tried my best.
Has anyone ever worked with anything from Mock Hub?
From what?
From Mock Hub.
Never heard of it.
That's well, they sent me something a few months ago and told me to build it and review it. I'm lazy, so I never did, but I'm just gonna build it today. I don't really know much about it except they sell mocks. I'm just curious if anyone's ever built anything from there.
No, but I would recommend.
It's a fun idea.
If someone sends you something for free to make a video.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's.
I mean, I've made that mistake before, but I'm just trying to preach.
Yeah, I know. I've been meaning to build this for a while now, but I haven't got around to it.
But, it's a nice idea. People making mocks and then selling them, just because it's like a one-of-a-kind thing.
Yeah, people definitely do that. It's cool. If you guys have any good topics in the chat, we'll definitely talk about mostly anything relating to Lego for sure. How's your build going, Corey? Good? You guys build anything cool on the stream?
I would build, but I already built all my stuff yesterday.
Yeah, we should have saved it. Watch with the sunglasses, bright.
I finished the Benny's.
Oh, here it is. Got all the lights on me.
Set. I'm on the Battle Ready Batman set right now.
Battle Ready Batman. That one I was skeptical of getting. It's one of those I just bought because I had the opportunity to buy it early. So I don't know. I wasn't gonna buy them all, and then I did. But I think what I'll do is if
I wanted at least all the core characters in the movie.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But I'm sure I got them all.
What is it? The Ultra Kitty?
You probably missed one.
What do you mean?
I was just being funny.
No. Sorry.
Did you guys see that Christmas skit?
Christmas skit? What do you mean?
From who?
The Lego Movie 2 Christmas thing.
Oh yeah,
it's just a short. Yeah. Basically, Emmett made a Christmas tree that was bright enough that you could see it from space, and that's what caught the sisters' attention.
Nice job.
Whoops.
You destroyed the world even more.
Oh, that's not good. Poor Emmett.
Jammy Butter donated $2, and I'm not gonna read that. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Just the first couple of minutes of that movie is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see the Duplo things just chomping through buildings, destroying everything.
Oh, for sure. That's what I'm the most excited about. To see what they do with the I will be extremely disappointed if the Duplo characters don't have somewhat of a decent role in the film.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna have a very minimal role. I mean, I feel like Lego isn't really gonna focus on them a lot.
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be
think
much
of
Duplo. It's gonna be more of the Lego friends, the dolls.
Well,
yeah.
Geez, imagine what a chilling twist it's going to be when they find out, the Duplos, they came and destroyed everything, but after a while, they just disappeared. We don't know what happened to them. And then suddenly the Sistar characters come along. Wait until they find out that those were both created by the same god. A young girl who was just growing up and getting into different things.
Right.
I feel like we're gonna get like 10 minutes of Duplo, and then everything else is gonna be like, friends and this and that.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that too. I mean, we're getting, dolls and figs in the same sets together. That just flies in the face of all the toy industry's conventional wisdom.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a really bold move.
Aren't we getting Duplo ones in the same sets too? Like, don't we get an Emmett and Wild Style Duplo fig?
Yeah, there's one Duplo set with all that.
Oh, but it's not in the same set as a regular one.
Am I the only one that's kind of scared for this movie? That's like, it's not going to be like as good as the original. Obviously, like that's the case with a lot of sequels. But
I mean,
it had such a good message behind it,
the thing I'm most scared of is it's not Lord and Miller directing and producing all that.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they skipped on that to work on Solo, and then when they got fired, they went to Spider-Man.
Right.
I'm optimistic about this one because it looks. I mean, the first movie had a message that there's really no wrong way to play with Lego. There's no right way that you need to keep it. You can do whatever you want. And it looks like this is going to have essentially the same message, but it's going to expand that message of there being no wrong way to play with Lego to girly toys.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look, not to sound conspiratorial or anything, but something that needs to be understood about Lego and many toy companies is they try to a degree to keep boys and girls separate because they're afraid they're afraid that if boys realize that girls also sometimes like the same toys they do, then the boys will just stop playing with those things because they don't want to get caught playing with the same things as girls and be called a girly boy. That's what the toy industry thinks. And so, if we sell this to girls, then we're going to lose like half of the boys.
To be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Lego's realizing that the current generation of kids is a little more accepting than that, a little more comfortable with themselves because they were raised by us, and we're already, more comfortable, in various ways than previous generations. And so I think Lego is like one of the pioneers that's like more secure. They're like, okay, we can put both girly and boy things together. We can say to kids that this is all cool, and they shouldn't feel ashamed for playing with it.
That is so true. So true.
That's true.
And the weird thing is I feel like a lot of these guys these days are buying the female targeted sets. Like I know a bunch of guys that are into Friends or this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, Friends just has the best pieces.
But even if you leave the dolls out and, well, I mean, a lot of the girlier colors, they're just perfectly standard city sets. In city we usually get like police stations, fire stations, and so on. Why not a pizzeria or an art studio or an arcade, or, like bumper cars? Friends is throwing more of that everyday civilian life stuff in there.
Friends is definitely kind of like the new Lego City, essentially.
Yeah,
like they need to have
and elves.
The design Friends sets, design Lego City sets.
I think in some ways Elves is even better because the characters, they look more like an anime thing than strictly a girls thing, and it just seems like a more general fantasy adventure theme that just happens to be mostly about girls rather than something that's just for them. They even have a boy on the team.
Blasphemy.
Okay, completely off topic from what we were just talking about, but do any of the Lego Movie 2 sets actually have stickers? Because I'm on like the smaller ones and none of them have stickers.
I mean, the Sistar Starship has a whole sticker sheet that goes inside of it.
Yeah, because I'm building the Batman and Metalbeard one, and both pieces so far that I thought were stickers are not stickers. They're just printed pieces. So, I mean, it's nice and it's convenient. I'm just curious.
It looks like the Emmett's tricycle set has stickers. I haven't built it yet. It's right in front of me.
Yeah, I have it too. I have it too. So
it's just pronounced thricycle.
Not be bad. Read the. You're right in front of you. Just read it.
That's this movie. That's gonna be this movie's double-decker couch for Emmett.
You
He just
think?
has
Oh,
another
yeah.
dumb
Oh
idea.
yeah. I love that he just makes these weird things that end up being brilliant somehow. I hope they have a gag in there where he's like, I would have called it a tricycle, but it turns out that's already taken.
I think it was really funny how like a message from the Lego Movie is don't be a stick in the mud, and then literally all these master builders completely like poop on Emmett because like he's like the straight man, big stick in the mud kind of guy, but he's the one that saves the day. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, it's about compromise, you know. Like sometimes, okay, having a bit of structure can help, but then you know, occasionally he'll have this completely goofy idea, like the double-decker bus, that is more useful than people could have expected. I guess it's just saying.
Bus? What?
I mean, sorry, double-decker couch.
Oh.
I guess it's just saying that even someone as plain and milquetoast bland as Emmett can occasionally have a spark of brilliance and creativity.
Lego Movie 2 comes out in like a month, so I'm excited.
February, right?
Too. It's February, right?
Middle of February.
The Lego
Yeah,
Movie
not
2.
too long.
Number 2.
Number 3.
Numero 2.
Number 3.
Yes. Sure. Alright, I'm moving on to the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator Microfighter. Microfighters are in their 6th series. I'm honestly surprised they made it this long. Like, it's good to see.
Apparently,
like,
there's a strong market for them.
Yeah, it's good to see them hit on something, right? Like, I don't want to see everything they try fail in just a year, but
yeah,
I mean, it's a really cheap way to get minifigures. So.
Yeah, I suppose that's got to be why.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to spend $60 to get a Naboo Starfighter.
Funny enough,
they're
oh god, sorry.
They're pretty fantastic as like little gifts for kids.
Yeah.
Like you can go like, oh, here's $20 and here's like half a ship, or you can go $20 and get these two little things to fight.
We're still flying half a ship. Is Dalek?
I think there's also.
Yes.
I think there's
yeah,
also
sorry.
just something. There's something innocent and inherently appealing about like the character being completely visible, just sort of sitting there half hanging out of the ship like it's a bumper car.
Right.
I think that's just something that kids really like too.
There we go.
Did the Overwatch sets hit stores already?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
my
Walmart. I got all but one. What's up, Austin?
Oh, what's up?
A lot of places will have this stuff in stock like a week before Christmas. Then the day, you know, after Christmas, like once everyone's bought basically everything on the shelves, they'll stock all the brand new stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't also like surprised that the Benny Space Squad was already like out of stock on Lego.com.
People probably bought so many of that one. Like, that's such a good set. I mean,
Yeah.
I bought 3 at the Lego store today. Like, it's just such a widely appeal. It's so colorful. I think that's the appeal for it.
You mean
Part of
turning
the
his
appeal.
his house into a spaceship?
I mean, who doesn't want it, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
so good.
Pink spaceman. Can never have enough new
Well, I don't know
colors.
about that one. I'm gonna sell all those on Bricklink. Rick 5, are you interested in a bulk deal for Pink Spaceman?
Maybe.
Is 3 bulk?
Probably not. Not
Just kidding. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
300 or 3,000.
3. Just 3.
3 million. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, anyone look up and listen to that song? I think it's called Intergalactic after it was in the trailers.
Yeah, that song.
Oh,
that
yeah.
song's been around. Just Intergalactic.
Yeah.
You hadn't heard that. You hadn't heard that one before.
No, I swear I hadn't. I listened to it now and I'm like, gosh dang, this is a cool beat. I don't normally like hip hop that much, but this song's right up my alley.
Yeah, there you go. It is a nice song. It's been around for a while though. I'm surprised you just haven't heard it from
the Beastie Boys.
some other movie.
I am a normie.
Don't even know what that word means. We're gonna forget that.
A normie is just, you know, a normal person
Yeah, I mean,
who
I hear
isn't
people
cool.
say it, but it's just like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I think Brickbug
I'm
is
just
more-
joking that that's why.
Nah,
I'm just joking that that's why I never heard the song. Is that I'm basically Emmett in this case.
Okay.
Bringing up music, is anybody else jamming to Flo Rida Sweet Sensation or whatever from the Lego Movie 2 trailer?
No.
No.
Gonna go with no on that one, VFAB, sorry.
Nobody else likes that song. Dang, I was jamming to it. It was a cutscene.
It's not that
Dancing in your room again.
that I don't like it, but just
You know,
I'm not
when I
listening
look
to
at
it.
Apocalypseburg,
Oh, right, and not your jam, Ryan.
I'm really curious about what the story behind that is. I guess after the sister like destroyed
The Duplo.
everything, all the boy could do was just take a few scraps, you know, a few spare pieces here and there, and try to cobble something together out of it. But he couldn't really make anything good because so many pieces were lost or destroyed or eaten.
Or eaten. Good one to put in there. What's up, Andre? What else we got in the chat? We got Bosk Cruz, Void King. We got a Smash Bros set. Ooh, that could be interesting. That'd be pretty popular because Smash Bros just is popular. Like, that could work.
Is it weird that after like the Banana Man and the Choco guy, I want an entire line of characters that are just food?
No, I there's a chance that type of thing could happen. Like the next like summer wave of Lego movie sets might have more of those. That would be awesome. Like there's potentially a scene in there that's just like has a ton of stuff.
The one where the banana guy keeps tripping over himself.
Yeah. BFAB, if you see what I see, just ban immediately. Just no problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I've been starting to delete it.
Just ban it. Yeah, it's good. Riley Wilkins donated $2. He says, "Is it true your collection is funded by Al Qaeda?" That is a false statement. I know nothing about that. It is completely untrue.
And people said I got too political recently.
Hey man, it is what it is. If people ask the question, I gotta answer.
No, I'm talking about them for asking the question.
Oh yeah, that too. Would any of you guys consider it pathetic if someone like came in the live stream chat and just started posting links to their videos to try to promote it? I think that's about as low as it gets, right?
Oh jeez.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know what you're talking about, but I know a lot of behind the scenes context, so
Yeah, just leaving it vague, but it's
It's
about
like
the
sub
lowest
for
of the
sub.
low. Yeah,
It's
no,
like
it's
sub-
worse than that. It's worse. It's definitely worse than that.
But you know what? Now sub for sub is like against the rules. It's going to be such a widespread problem that YouTube said like, hey, if we catch you doing this sub for sub crap, you're gone.
Dude, sub for sub died like forever ago.
No, I still see people doing it.
Oh no, I definitely still
Oh,
see
yeah.
it in my comment section.
At least once a day on my channel, I'll say, "Hey, bro, I love your content. I'll subscribe if you subscribe to me." And I just go,
I don't
"No."
get asked to do it. I see other people asking each other.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
still get
great-
ads, and I'm just like, I'm not going to. I'm sorry.
It's like,
Well,
yeah,
how did you,
great.
how did
I'll
you get
subscribe
your
to you.
mega following, dude? Oh yeah, so I went to Ryan's video and just did sub for sub in the comments, and I just took all of his fans.
It's like, okay, sure, I'll sub, but I'll never watch even one of your videos.
Although to be fair, like back then, it didn't really matter as much because like watch time and all that wasn't a huge deal.
Right.
But even in YouTube, it still like, expects you to make videos like every other day. Now, for a while, it seemed like it. Well, yeah. The more frequently you upload, the more traffic will be directed to you because
Right.
you're like a TV channel. Or
I mean, it
something
can
like
also
that.
work if you upload week. Like I think as long as you have a consistent schedule that doesn't really change too much, you're fine. Like if you upload every Saturday, I don't think the algorithm is going to butcher you for that. I think every Saturday they're going to be like, hey, this channel's uploading every Saturday. Like I don't know. I think as long as you're consistent with it. If you get sporadic, then I think it's an issue. But
Oh, that's been my problem.
consistency is key.
Okay.
Oh, it is.
I mean, if you
Life
upload
just
once every
flashed
3
before my eyes.
months, Austin, it's probably not the best either.
You know what, Ryan?
That's probably not the best consistent schedule either.
But you also can't let the pressure, like make you churn out subpar content just to get up by a certain time. Yeah, that you can easily fall into that trap too.
Yeah, try to get your stuff done ahead at a
Um,
time.
I'm going for an every Friday and Sunday schedule.
Hey, BFAB, I got a solution to our problem here.
Yeah.
I can ban that link from being posted. I can just put it as a banned word on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay, that one.
What a you gotta be pretty damn what's the word for it? It's not thirsty, it's
desperate. It's
desperate.
That's pretty thirsty.
Dude, I've had so
There we
much
go.
trouble with words recently. I just need Nick's vocabulary right now so bad.
Okay, I don't know the points of what the dude is trying to do, but I don't want to give it attention. I was trying to
No,
work
just
things out.
stay very vague. We're not
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but I'm saying I was trying to get the dude to stop or resolve everything.
We don't know
but
if it's a dude.
this is
You
over
need to
the
stay
top.
more vague than that. I mean, for all I know,
the individual.
individual.
This is just taking it over the top. This is just plain stupidity. So.
Yeah, we're good here. We keep talking about what we're talking about. The Frosty Boy says, I don't really like micro fighters. All right. Trollmaster 925 says Chick-fil-A is overrated, or Chick-fil-A is overrated. Changed my mind. Go eat at Chick-fil-A.
Not
Then
really.
come back.
It's like you can get 3 chicken sandwiches and a medium fry for $10. Literally what I do every Saturday.
You said overrated.
They should
not
just.
overpriced.
Yeah,
They
but
should just release.
still.
Right, it's not overrated, it's just overpriced.
They should just release a sandwich where the buns are replaced with waffle fries.
Don't give them any ideas.
Dude, like no
They'll do
joke,
it.
in the waffle fries, even in a large, you only get like 10 fries.
Bro, I don't even care. I just want 10 fries.
No, I mean literally just take some mashed potatoes, put it in a waffle maker.
No, it's not
and
the same. You have to buy them from the place. You can't just make them.
No, I'm telling them to do it. I'm
I
saying
guess.
Chick-fil-A can just take a waffle maker, put the potato in it, make this giant waffle fry, and then just replace the buns with that. Just wedge some chicken between those.
Interesting concept.
When they inevitably release that, I want royalties.
You're gonna be taking them to court. You make sure you save this live stream.
Hey, it's your channel.
Oh, I can't remember.
Time
I'm gonna
stamp.
ban words. Oh, it's here. That's right. Oh, I got like 8 words I can ban. All right, give me a second on the chat, guys. I'm gonna be typing here for a minute. There we go. Oh, we got a donation. It is from JB Brick Fanatic. He says, "Have you ever applied for the Lego Inside Tour?" I have not applied for that. I don't. Maybe in like 5 years, I think that would be something I would want to do. Right now, just not really what I'm up to right now in my life. Is trying to go to Denmark. Not about that. But
pretty
all hail
expensive, dude.
Denmark.
do you know how expensive it is? Do you know?
It's we looked because we went to Europe over the summer. We're like, maybe we should do this. It's like $1,500 a person. It's kind of insane.
I mean, Lego should really hook me up with an inside tour, but nah. If I was gonna do it, it probably wouldn't be for quite a few more years, to be honest.
They totally should, but I'm pretty sure they allowed. Shoot, I think his name was like Brick Lover something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they gave him a free tour or whatever or something.
That
Paper
guy.
and stuff.
They did with Beyond the Brick too.
Yeah, and I mean, Ryan could totally get it.
By the way, before I forget, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with life on Mars, but that is a pretty
yeah.
unique space theme because, for once, it's not about fighting. You have like multiple factions. You have the astronauts that crash land on Mars. You have the Martians who try to help them. If they did that kind of thing nowadays, of course they just fight and fight and fight and fight. And I just find it fascinating to see the two work together.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was a very interesting theme because of that one reason. So, I mean, I have a few of the sets. They're kind of cool. I love the sand blue color for like the astronauts or whatever. I feel like that's very cool.
Well, what's probably the coolest thing is how you are like meant to play with the sets together. They're very compatible. Like, okay, you've got the red mech, you've got the blue mech. Well, the largest set, which is a hangar, you know, like a terminal for the Martians, their base, it's got docks for the red and blue mechs. And most of the set is this sand purplish color, but it's inexplicably got a red thing and a blue thing for those two other sets to connect with. And there's even a third tube that just trails off and stops. Like, it doesn't really go anywhere. Well, that's because there's a third mech that comes with its own dock. So it's like the other 40% of that set. Maniac for
Austin
Bricks.
Said his headset died, just so you guys know. Continue though, Nick. Just wanted to say that.
Maniac for Bricks, he sent me a couple of pictures of his whole setup, all the sets together. It was just as cool as I always imagined it being.
This is probably a good question for you from Alicia Grant. Alicia Grant. All right, see you later, Mr. Joseph. They said, "Hey Ryan, what is your opinion on the old Adventurers line of sets? I really want to get some." That sounds like something Nick would be a semi-expert on. Anything on that, Nick?
Oh, whoops! I was sorry.
Okay.
Wait a second. I got two people mixed up. I was just trying to give you a chance to answer first. I was just trying to be polite. What was the question again about Adventurers? Like, which line is the best?
They were just they said they liked the Adventurers line and they wanted to get some, so they were asking what I thought about it. But I don't really, other than like the Zeppelin, like I can't really think of any other sets from that, right?
Well, it was just kind of neat because the first few lines, they had one like each year, and like each line was unique. The first one was in Egypt, the second was in South America, the third was completely fictional. It was on this Dino Island. It was like Indiana Jones crossed over with Jurassic Park. And after that, it seemed like there wasn't going to be any more adventures, no more Johnny Thunder. But then, out of nowhere, they released Orient Expedition, which was this fourth line, but it went on for like 3 waves, and each one was completely different. The first was like in India, in the jungle. The second was in the Himalayas, and you had like the abominable snowman. The last part was in China. So it was like you were getting an entire new trilogy of themes, but within a very short time. It's very cool. Like a year and a half. So
that's how they do that.
It's just a cool theme, and they don't. I mean, I don't know. They managed to pack a lot into it and go out with a bang, more than most themes seem to get nowadays. A lot of themes just end with a whimper, or prematurely.
I feel like I don't know. Maybe Brick5 would have more insight on this. I don't know why I think he might, but I feel like themes just end prematurely a lot more now. Like. Just because they don't sell or whatever the kit. But Lego, I feel like, is much more axe happy with a lot of sets, if that makes sense. Like they're more than happy to cut the cord.
Well, it's because they have a ton of licensed themes to fall back on now if their original stuff doesn't work out.
That is fair. Yeah, they definitely
the original stuff don't sell. That's the dilemma. You got Ninjago and City, but that's all basically, and Creator, I guess. But
Is Ninjago gonna be canceled after this year, or is that still just a rumor?
No, it's still gonna go on for a while. Because even after this legacy thing, they still have a chunk of the story to go. They set up like the last 2 years, like parts of a trilogy. Now there's gonna be a whole line where the Oni are the bad guys, who are like the devils of Ninjago. So I'm interested in seeing how that goes. I don't know, it just seems like with the line going as strong as it continues to, and with them setting up so much stuff for the future, for them to just drop it like a hat just because... Why? Because the movie didn't do that well?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like this wave. I don't like. It feels like kind of like a last hurrah, but who knows?
Well, it's like it's the 10th anniversary, and they're doing it to celebrate and to show how their building techniques have improved, what they can do now. Basically, if Ninjago was a new thing, if it had only just started in the last couple of years and was still hitting all the same story beats.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
sure.
what I was gonna say.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really been around for 10 years.
It's been around half as long as Lego Star Wars. That's nuts.
Yeah, this is the 10th anniversary wave. That's why they're falling back on all these old sets.
Is it 10 seasons or 10 years? Because I thought Ninjago was like 2012 or so.
Yeah.
Ninjago was 2011.
Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Sorry.
All good.
Maybe it's for like 10 seasons. Yeah, first sets was 2011.
For some reason I had in my head that it started in 2009. Well, regardless, it's been several years, and they just want to show what they can do now. You know, how they can really do this theme justice with today's
I get it.
I think the legacy sets are a way to, they understand their whole goals, to remaking those sets or whatever, improving them, but it's kind of a waste of space in my opinion, because you're going to have the people who have all the older sets not really wanting to buy the newer ones,
I don't know, that's not how it works for Star Wars.
Yeah, I feel like it's different with Star Wars, though. I don't know. I feel like Ninjago is kind of a different thing.
I think, like, it's partly for a lot of kids who have grown up watching Ninjago, who were only babies when those earliest sets were released, and maybe don't know how to use sites like Bricklink to track them down and get them for relatively cheap. This is giving them, another option. Like, hey, you missed out on those older sets. Here you go.
Yeah, it's a good point too. I bet there's a lot of newer fans.
Also
collecting bricks. It's Nick on Planet Ripple. You are about to go on a binge night of Lego Rewind. I don't know how you ever heard of him. I feel like Ninjago Legacy sets would be a good way to end the series. I feel like they're gonna run out of ideas soon. You say that, but a thing like Star Wars is gone for 40 years, so Ninjago, I mean, obviously isn't Star Wars, but as Lego's own IP, they definitely have an interest in keeping it alive, as it's probably doing really, really well for them. They have higher margins on it than they have on other stuff, obviously. I think they gotta
one thing that helps it is just a more versatile theme than some others that have come along. Like, yeah, okay, every wave has a mech or two and a plane and a dragon and a car and a motorcycle and a jeep or whatever, and maybe a boat. Yeah, okay, but they can still mix and match various elements, like which character gets that vehicle, what elemental feel it has.
I mean, the other thing
whereas
is,
with
like,
something like Nexar Knights, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it's Ninja, like, they can just make up whatever they want.
Yeah,
Like,
whereas with something like Nexo Knights, Aaron's vehicle always has to be like crossbow and arrow themed. Clay always needs something that's like sword or knight themed. Macy needs something mace themed, and so on. It's much more restrictive, so it gets kind of repetitive. Whereas with like Ninjago, they can switch more things around.
For sure.
By the way, I'm sorry I talk so much.
No, you're good.
I must be driving people crazy.
You're making a lot of valid points that makes you feel better.
Nick, I think you're good. People are just talking about how much they love your voice in the chat, so I think you're good.
Really?
You like give me a bedtime story, like legit?
There's like 5 comments saying I love your voice. So.
That's oh my word! That makes me so happy to hear.
Nick's gonna be the next Jangbricks.
I'm so used to people saying that they can't stand the way I talk.
Really? What?
I don't know where you're hearing this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well,
it's just mainly your voice. I'm like, this sounds really cool. Not to sound creepy. I would like,
the kinds of people who like call you soy boy and stuff like that.
Someone wants to know if you'll ever do a Lego collection video, Nick. I kind of wanted it too.
I might. Because recently I switched some things around. I'm updating my shelves, and it looks nicer, more neatly packed than ever. So yeah, someday I'll just grab out my phone because it is better quality than my camera,
Right.
and I'll just pan over all the shells, pick out a couple of things, show people my revamped mucks, whatever, and just make like a, I don't know, like a 5-minute video out of it.
Corey, you want to come? You finish your Anakin Starfighter?
Almost.
Almost. Oh, you're on the. I thought you just opened the porg.
No.
Wow, you're taking forever.
No.
I'm already on my 3rd set.
Yeah, come on. I'm on my 3rd set too. Me and my friend, we've both done 2 sets already. We're on number 3.
Well, it doesn't have to be a race. You let him enjoy
It's
it.
always a race. So competition's important. What do you mean?
But
It's always a
he's,
competition. Nothing's ever just for fun.
But he's just a little laddie. He's still getting to know Lego. Let him, go at his own pace. Really enjoy
Corey,
it.
hurry up.
No.
Hurry up, or he's never buying you another Lego set again.
You're a bad cousin.
I know.
Dude, if I had a cousin that age, I'd probably treat him the same way.
Yeah.
All of my cousins are older than me.
I have like 27. I have like 17 cousins, and they're all younger than me. I was like the first of our generation to be born. There's all like family videos of all my aunts like picking me up when I was a baby because I guess they wanted to practice, because they didn't have kids yet. So it's like everyone got to pass me around and have a turn looking after me. So every year and a half or so, another cousin comes along. So I've spent my whole life having to look after my younger cousins and be nice to them.
Collecting Bricks donated $2. Thank you, Collecting Bricks. She said, how much do I have to donate to get BFAB kicked out? BFAB, you're going to put a number on that.
$200, and you got it. I feel like I'm
It's not a cheap boot.
Watch, he'll put down 200
on the A-wing. Are you kidding? This is dumb.
Watch, he'll put down 201.
Thank you, though, Collecting Bricks. I appreciate it. How did I start on YouTube? I literally just started. I made a video one day. Like that's literally the way to start YouTube is just start. Like that, you have to get past that, right? Like everyone who asks me, like, how do you start YouTube? Just start. Like that's literally the only thing I have to say. Like literally, just turn on your camera and make a video. Yeah, it's not going to be your best video, but just make one and go from there. Like improve every day. Like that's the best way to do it. Just start.
I've been on YouTube since at least. Oh.
What was that, other Nick?
Oh no, I should let him say his story first.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, fun fact, my first video was filmed on my iPad.
Damn.
I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people. I've been here since 2008. Now, yes, my current channel is not that old. It's because my old one was deleted by accident when someone in my family removed the Gmail account connected to it. They didn't realize it would take down the channel too. So anyway, with that one, I had it for a couple of years.
We dealt with that family member accordingly.
I only ever hit like 342 subs after a couple of years of just doing whatever I felt like.
Right.
And I didn't think I would ever really get more than that. Now I have 20,000. And I'm just saying, even that's not really a lot. I'm still like a flea compared to the real YouTubers, compared to even Ryan. But it's still
I had
like
20,000
a lot of people.
probably like 18
Dude,
months
if you're
ago.
a flea,
Like...
I'm a tick.
Can't be that
I'm at 1.4, and it took me like 3 years to get it, and I'm surprised I even have that much.
You just gotta hit your stride. You gotta find something that you like doing that people are willing to tune in to see every now and then. I mean, going back to the
there's a lot of people in this community that do the same stuff, so it becomes saturated.
Yeah.
That's where Nick's got it cornered. Nick's got the not doing the same thing market cornered.
Well, that's the thing. You got to inject yourself into it and hope that your personality is enough to make it unique. Because
yeah, that's
here's the thing about the algorithm. I don't think it's going this way. It seemed like it was for a while, but for a few months, it seemed like it was changing from, instead of focusing on constant content that might become dated in a little while, like people who report on the news every day, and most of their videos, you can't go back and watch them and enjoy them ever again, that it seemed to be switching to evergreen content, to videos that are still just as fun to watch or even just listen to years down the line, that never really get old. And if it does shift that way, then that's what you got to do. You got to give your videos a timeless appeal to them. So that's a huge piece.
Yeah.
So that people can go back and enjoy you down the line.
Printed Death Star piece in there.
Anyway, I hope whoever asked that in the comments appreciates that advice, if they're still listening.
Hopefully so. Are the junior sets in stores yet? Check your local stores. I don't have an answer for you. Your mileage may vary.
Oh, are you talking about Star Wars or Lego Movie 2?
Star Wars. Lego Movie 2 should be in stores now.
Yeah, because I was on my Walmart tonight and they were.
I wonder if those side panels, those solar panels, are ever going to be used for anything else, like a platform or a dock or something.
That's a good idea for them. But just the... What? What'd you ask him? Most of the Star Wars juniors, or I feel like most of junior sets like make custom pieces just for those sets, right? Like I don't think they ever really get reused. I might be wrong because I haven't like followed up on any of the junior sets from like last 3 years, but if anyone could point me in the right direction. But I could see it being used as a platform, but I also see it as like this is it. It's not being used again.
I hope I didn't go on that YouTube tangent for too long. Again, I was just trying to offer some advice.
Nick. Every time you talk about something, don't worry about it. Yeah, like you really don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
We're here for a long time. We got all night to talk. Like, don't worry about it.
Nick, I'm pretty sure everybody in the live stream that's watching is probably like really happy you're talking, Nick. So
there's probably somebody listening just thinking this is like a really good ASMR.
The point is, join YouTube because you have something to say. Don't try to make it a job. Just let it be a hobby. Let it be fun for you. And if it ends up blowing up to be big enough and stable enough that you can rely on it for a living, then great. But don't walk into it, striving for that. You gotta let it come out naturally. And if people really love it, then great. But even if it doesn't, even if you just end up having a relatively small fan base that you get to talk to every now and then, and it's just like this special thing, then that's perfectly fine too. If you have the time to make videos you like. So basically, just go with the flow. You might be at it for 8 or 9 or even 10 years, and then you hit this lucky break. It's happened a lot of times. You just gotta be consistent.
Yeah. Personally, I would much rather have a channel with only 100 subs, but have all of them be super active, rather than a channel with like 100,000 subscribers and none of them being active.
Oh yeah.
Example: Brick Queen.
I'm
not afraid to throw shots around. I'll just say that. If you haven't figured that one out yet,
there's a lot more YouTubers right now with 100K subs that are getting like 300 views a video, which is kind of disappointing.
Well, it's because most of the audience that grew up with them have left.
I feel like the issue is they're not really grabbing the new audience. They're not really reviewing the popular thing. Yeah, and that's why you kind of gotta adjust. I feel like that's why, news is something that keeps people relevant because everybody wants to see the latest news.
Right.
Which is why I'm surprised Keemstar is still relevant.
For all the flack Keemstar gets, he runs a pretty good show.
He does run a good channel, I will give him that.
BFAB ban just ban.
Yeah, I've been banning like 50 accounts. So, yeah.
There's no one right there. Just you take care of it.
I've made 70 odd accounts. You'll never find my main.
I tried to text the individual, but I guess he's not responding. Like, I message the person like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, stop.
He thinks he's funny. I don't know. We're not even gonna talk about it. Just keep banning him. And do it all night. I don't really care.
Oh, Nick, this is my one Life on Mars set. Do you have this one?
No. But I was able to find it for extremely cheap on Bricklink, and I used some Christmas money to get it. So yes, I do have it on the way. Yeah, the middle portion with the flap is kind of a joke, but it's still nice to have the front part of the engines.
It's a weird set, but it's still configurable. It's a neat set.
I know. Well, you can pretend the middle
What?
part is like a base or a house. You know, like in The Martian, that movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we did years ago. It's this one right here.
Oh. The guy.
Has that huge?
I want to interrupt. The guy who donated and asked if I get my YouTube or my Lego money from Al Qaeda is my brother's friend. So we have some closure to that comment.
Has that huge wall of Lego boxes ever just fallen down because you sneezed too close to it or something?
That huge wall of Lego boxes, all new Lego Movie 2 sets.
That's true. It does.
So it's probably not gonna fall over. Oh wait, you're talking to Dalek. I'm sorry. I never saw these.
Yeah, it has fallen multiple times, but we're actually that's what I'm showing you right now. This part all fell a few months ago, so I have to fix it now.
Very nice though. Nice mishmash of things. It would make, you know what? That would make a great background for like vlogs. You know, if you want to show your stuff on camera.
That's my red chair that I film in.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm only just seeing you for the first time just now.
Oh, that's all right.
Good. We got some visitors here in the live stream in my room. What?
How much is this one?
How much you think?
Like 200.
120.
That's not.
It's not that bad because your first guess was egregiously high. It's a big box. This kid's an idiot.
You know, that
Is this one the same amount?
Ryan, that A-wing you just built. I noticed you pointed out the lack of a landing gear.
What's up? I'm sorry. I'm
Purple afro.
half listening to my brother. Can't shut up.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Alright, go ahead.
That A-wing, you know, like that doesn't have any landing gear.
It does
That
not
kind
have-
of thing bugs me too.
It has
Yeah.
2 back points, but no front point.
Yeah.
It
Well,
looks
you know what Lego would tell you? You know what Lego would tell you? It's like, oh well, kids don't care about landing gear, just
Why,
like they don't
dude?
care about robots having, just like they don't care about robots having knees.
Yeah, just throw one more piece at the bottom there, and I would be so much happier. I'm actually a little bit disappointed about that. Like, I can't believe there's just not a third point for the landing gear there.
I mean, geez, they thought to add the other two. Like, are those not even part of the rear wings? They're just sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, they're just kind of on there, I guess. Yeah. I'll make a complaint in my review. I mean, I can just add another piece on there, right? Like, it's not a big deal, but I'm just like, why? Just one of those.
I don't know. Just one more slope.
That would be the solution to that. But
I mean, geez, would they have to bump it up an entire extra $1 if they just added one more piece?
they probably would. Their margins aren't that high. Come on. It's not like Lego's making billions of dollars. Let's not be foolish here. I've got 4 Lego sets out. I'm feeling good about this. I'm gonna hit a Lego Movie 2 set now. We have Benny Space going on.
Ooh.
MandRbuilds channel.
Ryan, it literally
I love how he's still the only one with a cracked helmet.
Yeah, I found that to be kind of weird though. Like, why didn't they just keep the same mold for the other ones? But maybe it's just like a thing of his character that they don't want to have.
Well, they didn't all crack.
Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking, Elijah? I thought you were gonna join this live stream. I sent you a link.
He was here for.
It's just some that made him stand out.
Yeah, he never talked.
He was here for like half a second.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. My phone's getting hot too. Cool down for a second. You might be gone? You okay about the Borg? No? Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Or you can come back in when you're done if you want. Or are you gonna ride it?
Practice.
You go talk to the people on the live stream for a minute.
No.
No? You don't want to talk to them? You gonna talk to the chat? Alright. You what? Here, put those in the. Just put that in the yellow bag.
This?
Yeah. No, yeah, you can put it there.
Don't worry, little brother. You know, we're not really here. We're just Ryan's imaginary friends.
That's his cousin.
Oh, whoops. Cousin, sorry about that. Ugh. I'm all tired after yesterday. I'm having brain farts.
Did I miss anything exciting while I was gone?
Yeah, we all threw a party. We all got drunk on the live stream.
When are you doing your
Hey,
drunk build
That's
thing?
illegal.
What's that?
When are you doing your drunk build thing?
That's a good question. My brother is getting the thing soon. Oh shit, I forgot we're live. Yeah, my brother's getting the thing soon, so we're gonna end up doing that very soon, probably within like the next.
Are we not supposed to talk about it?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, no, I don't mind talking about it on the stream, but I just don't know what Ryan would say. So I want to be.
Is it like Fight Club?
What's that? Oh, Fight Club.
All right, I apologize.
So what were you doing, Vibe? Building Lego sets, parting out things, other stuff?
Like in general, or what was I doing while I was away just now?
Yeah. You can say.
I was on a conference call for a few minutes, and then I got off, and I'm back, and I have to get back on it here shortly.
Oh, dang.
So,
That
but in
seems fun.
general, I'm just working on paperworky kind of stuff. I've been working on a spreadsheet for I don't know how many days now.
That seems like a lot of fun.
It's like the exact opposite of that.
That seems miserable.
It's kind of like the fun that's not.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Crushed Bricks writes, Nick seems kind of left out. No, it's just that I'm finally giving other people a chance to speak. I've been talking like 79% of the time so far.
Where'd Ryan go?
He went to the bathroom.
I think you went to the restroom.
He went to pop a zit that was really bugging him. No, I'm just kidding. He just has to use the bathroom. So, did you guys hear? Like they just revealed today that there's gonna be a Green Eggs and Ham movie.
Oh god.
Oh no.
It's not as
What
bad as the
happened while I was
Grinch.
gone? Talking about Green Eggs and Ham movie.
I'm kidding. But you wondered. You seriously thought for a moment.
I mean,
what does that say?
how am I
That
supposed-
we've
I
had
don't
so
keep up
many
with it.
dumb
How am I
Doctor.
supposed to-
It's
We've had so many dumb Dr. Seuss, inspired movies that it wouldn't be at all a surprise if it was announced any day now that, oh yeah, we're making a Green Eggs and Ham movie. It wouldn't even be a surprise.
Someone earlier wanted to know what we thought about the a Tantive 4 UCS set for next year. It's like a rumor, which I don't know if it's a rumor. It's more like rumbling, because I don't know where it came from, and I haven't had anyone tell me, like, you know, I haven't had anyone tell me about it, if that makes sense. So I don't know how like valid it is, but it seems like it's possible that next year's lineup for UCS sets is a Tantive 4 and a Star Destroyer, which I'm all for. Like, I hope it happens, but
Yeah, if it is Tantive 4, that'll be like the first Star Wars UCS set I'll buy in years.
What about your
Like I've
It's
seen
really just
this.
been like such an iconic shift.
I've seen how this song and dance goes before. Not saying that it's not going to happen, but now and then, a rumor will start basically out of nowhere, and people will latch onto it because they really want it to be true, but then it ends up not coming out, and they're disappointed. Like, Lego, you gave my hopes up.
Nick, that's why I said, like, it's more like rumblings. Because, like I know the way rumors work for the most part. Sorry. Like, this, like, sometimes there's a rumor, and, like, it's a quote-unquote rumor, but, like, it's happening, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, it's gonna happen in April, right? Like, I know it's gonna happen. Even though it's a rumor, it's really just, it's happening. But, like, this one, I guess, is a rumor in the truest sense, because it's literally a rumor, and I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, right? Like, does that make sense? Like, but that's the point of it being a rumor, is you don't know it's gonna happen. That's why they're called rumors, for the love of God. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, as a Bionicle fan, I heard countless rumors about, next year there's going to be a whole new line of, like, these sets remade, and there would always be leaked photos, which are just bad Photoshop jobs. And after a while, you could kind of see the signs. Like, it happens so many times. After a while, you could just take one look at it and realize, oh, yeah, that's fake. That's not happening.
Yeah.
It was just a really, it's just, there was a lot of work put into that one.
You're right.
I mean, if it happens, great. But if it doesn't, I just hope nobody rages about it, like
Yeah.
they feel betrayed somehow.
Benny's Space Squad, here we go. Opening the box.
I'm already doing one of the poly bags.
Which one with the Duplo brick?
No, well that one's next. I'm doing the metal beard one right now.
Okay. Yeah, the Metal Gear one's-
Something I've noticed about this.
Bicycle, that's an interesting build.
Yeah. You go, Nick.
Something I've noticed about this wave is it is juggling so many different aesthetics, like so many themes within a theme. But there seems to be at least two of everything. There are two, like space themed sets. There are two Metal Beard-ish sets. There are two with like a vehicle that's all sand blue. One of them is a junior set, but it still counts. And so it's like there isn't really just one of anything. There's just enough for some consistency. Man, this is a tight wave. They are juggling more than I think they ever have, even more than the original Lego Movie line.
I never got any of the original Lego movie sets.
Neither did I. I feel kind of ashamed for some reason.
I bought a used one at Brick Fair this past year in Virginia.
I just want to say to the chat, I want to give a yes to the guy named Prim. That's all. Sorry, continue. All right.
Oh, I was just letting him finish.
You're all good.
But this isn't going to be. Oh, this isn't going to
I own a
be.
Benny minifigure, but good.
This isn't going to be the only wave.
No,
There'll be a
definitely
summer wave, and then there'll be another winter wave at the end of 2019, at least. And so I think we're gonna get a lot more sets within each aesthetic that we're catching glimpses of, so that by the end of it, you'll have more like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 sets for each sub theme within this line, I guess you could say. You could have a nice little collection of whichever particular one suits your fancy if you don't want to buy all of them, or have a mishmash of several different things. So, that'll be nice.
What did we have from the last movie? Was it 3 waves?
I think so.
I didn't keep up enough.
Yeah, all Lego movie sets have had 3 waves, and their first wave is always 13 sets.
What about this one? Is this one 13 sets?
I didn't actually look. I knew the other 2 were, or the other 3 were.
I think I bought more than 13 sets for Lego Movie.
I'm pretty sure it's 13. I know there's a lot of them, like not including juniors and Duplo and all that, polybags or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they've always done before, so I'll look and see.
BFAB, can you ban the Discord? The person who just posted a Discord. I don't know what Discord it is, but do not post links in the chat, please. Thank you. Thank you, BFAB. Appreciate it.
People are really having fun in the live stream chat.
I would reach over and do it myself, but my mouse pad is covered with things, and I can't move my mouse. So.
I thought you were gonna say your mouse pad was covered with mouse poop.
Oh my God.
That would be a problem. For sure.
Yeah, I'd probably call the live stream if that happened.
Yep, if you don't include like the boxes and polybags or Duplo or whatever, 13 sets. So keeping it consistent.
Interesting. I wonder
How
why
many
they
waves did
decided on that number.
Yeah, it was like that for Ninjago and Batman in the first film. And it's really kind of weird, but huh.
Ooh. Oh, that is very nice. Is that a Gyarados?
Yes, this is Mega Bloks that I bought because it's on sale.
Guys.
But don't tell anybody.
Guys, we've got
Hey,
a Mega Block set.
Somebody kicked Alec out.
Well, I was on the way home.
Is that another one?
Okay, so I was on the way home from Brickworld. We stopped by Toys R Us, and it's like that's when they're finally closing, and they have this thing and this thing here for like 60% off. So I'm like, you know what? I'll buy this. I'll build it. I'll see how bad it is. And then I'll do a video on it. I never did the video since I'm lazy, remember? But so I bought both of these. I still haven't built this one, but I don't know.
I think those are pretty good. The thing that makes them so fundamentally different from Lego is, you know, they try
So
to make their
trash.
Pokemon things more lifelike by using a ton of pieces with a shared color. So you know you'll have like piles of blue pieces on top of each other. Lego doesn't do
The
that
building,
much.
the
They would
building
try
was
to
so confusing. It was honestly like way more difficult than a Lego set to build.
Yeah, I think there's a reason Lego doesn't do it.
Right. But like in
Well-
general, this thing is definitely nowhere near the quality of Lego. It like none of it stays together ever. So that's why I have to constantly like fix it.
I was gonna say there is one line where Lego has done that. Elves, you know, they're dragons. They managed to make those relatively like sleek and lifelike, and I just look at those and I wonder, why don't they build their dinosaurs that way? Yeah, like just this year, we had Jurassic World sets where you had the same T-Rex they've been using forever. That's like the body's a giant piece, each leg is a giant piece, the tail's a giant piece. And then you look at the dragons, and it's like, okay, yeah, each wing is a big piece, and the head is a couple of big pieces, but the torso and the legs and the tail are all completely brick built, and they look perfectly fine. At least I think so. But when I look at something like the T-Rex, if not for the studs on its back, I would assume that was a Playmobil set upon first glance.
Oh, speaking of Playmobil, who's excited for Playmobil the movie?
Oh gosh.
Oh god, I forgot
It looks horrible. So bad.
Lego opened a can of worms when they released the Lego movie, because we got like the Emoji movie, now we've got the Playmobil movie. Everyone wants to make their own, you know, this brand the movie, and they're all going to try to make the same point that the Lego movie made about being an individual but being willing to compromise sometimes and stuff like that. It's like, okay, but then they all just have the same message in the end.
I just want to say, my friend Indy, I haven't answered your question. I think you've been answering it for like the last half hour. One, please don't keep asking the same question 100 times. Like, I've seen you copy paste it 100 times. However, because I feel bad for you, I'll answer your question. He says, hey Ryan, you should work for the Lego group. I don't think I want to do that, because then I couldn't make the kind of videos I want to make. And the Lego store, also same kind of deal there. And Corey should be a Lego YouTuber. Corey's 10 years old. He does not need to be a YouTuber yet. He does not need that. But I appreciate
Corey shouldn't even be on YouTube.
I appreciate the consistency, the determination. There you go.
Dedication.
Dedication, yes. But usually, just like as a general rule to everyone in chat, like if I don't answer your question after like the first couple times you've asked it, I've probably seen it, and there's so many other things to talk about that I can't answer everyone's questions, so it might not just get answered. So I'm sorry. I apologize.
Didn't you start YouTubing when you were like 5? When you were 11?
I started in 2009. I was 12.
Well, okay. So Corey has 2 years.
That would be probably the fair date to start. But the way it is now, like I feel like the internet's worse now, so I don't know. I feel like maybe it's louder. Yeah, my friend Indy, you don't have to donate to ask a question, but just also don't ask the same question 100 times, because it does get annoying to keep saying the same thing.
I feel like, Ryan, though, you'd really enjoy working at a Lego store if they didn't have all those rolls and stuff. You get like a discount, and you get to do something you really like, you know?
Yeah. No, I would probably do it as like a side thing, but I also would have to have like super flexible hours, because like just the way I do YouTube, like there's no way I could wake up at like to get there at like 7 a.m. right? Like it just isn't gonna happen.
Yeah,
and I don't think they would like that. So it probably.
Well, you know, once it becomes a job, you know, once it becomes a 9 to 5, it stops being enjoyable.
That's probably true too. So let's stick to YouTube. It's more like a 12 to 7.
Well, I don't want to be demeaning about that too. You know, screw the people who say like, "Oh, that's not a real job." Boy, I sure wish I could just sit down and play video games for a living.
Being an NBA player isn't a real job either. You play basketball, but hey, look how much money they make.
Like the point is, like, I have gone on. There have been a couple of times where I spent an entire month, like day in, day out, all of my spare time for that month just recording footage and writing a script and putting a video review of a game together. I could not do that sort of thing regularly.
Right.
Not like every 2 weeks, not even once a month. It is soul sucking. So the people who apparently love that enough to do it as a job, great for them. But something doesn't have to be physically demanding to be taxing. Just having to focus on something nonstop,
Oh,
even if
yeah.
it's just clicking and dragging all day long, can still leave you completely worn
Dude, that
out.
kill-
Because
yes,
humans just
clicking and dragging.
humans didn't evolve to do that.
I'm with you. I agree. You're making a lot of sense.
The point is, just because it might not be like a construction job, just because you might not be busting your back to, haul stuff
Right.
around, it can still be a tiring job. And even if it isn't that tiring for the person, even if they just love doing it, why can't it be a job? Why does it need to be suffering to count as a job?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a rite of passage.
Let people enjoy what they're doing, right? Thank you. It's like, thanks. Have a good time, mad commenter. What's up, Jacob, in the chat? Pink spaceman. I mean, space woman. Or is this spaceman? I don't know. Even though it's pink, it might still be a man.
I think the character's name is Letty, so I'm assuming it's a guy, even though it's pink.
It's the first
the pink
gay
one's a
Lego
guy.
minifigure.
Well, you don't even know that. He might just be comfortable enough with himself to wear pink.
Well, I guess I'm gay then too, but I wear pink all the time.
They switched. I saw they were like when it first was revealed, they switched like Lenny and Jenny, like one was pink and one was white or whatever, opposite. And people in the brick set comments freaked out, and I'm just like, cool.
Really?
It's a Lego set. Calm down.
Exactly.
Well, I thought you meant freaked out as in it was bad. Like they were
People
Puritans or something.
It was a little bit of both. People were like, "Why is the pink one the male one?"
Yeah, they should have just made the pink the girl. They're trying too hard at that point when they don't make the pink one the girl. Like, it's okay. Like, you can make the pink one the girl. Like, trust me, it's okay.
Well, usually the pink one is. I personally think it would have been fine, even as a kind of gag, if the guy were in pink. Like, if it just never occurred to him that it was like a girly color. He's like, huh? Plus, in this movie that apparently has a lot to say about how boys and girls play, how fitting would it be for a guy to just wear pink and it like never cross his mind that people might think it's a little weird?
I'm with you.
I'm just happy we got a pink spaceman, and that's all I care about.
Yeah. Oh man, looking at the green spaceman that came with that like exosuit set years ago. It's like now you have a whole like conga line of different space minifigs.
I remember that was a big deal because that was the first time Green Spaceman had ever been released.
Yeah, that is true.
And now we've got a pink one that you can easily get for like $10.
Well, it is if you can get your hands on it.
I got you, Jeffrey Loy. Harrison wants to know, am I liking the iPhone? Yes, the iPhone has been amazing. What set is next? That's a good question. I need to clean off this space over here first, though. It's kind of starting to pile up. Everything I've built. When's the next M&R mail? Once again, I haven't edited them at all. I think I'm just going to edit the last two I filmed together into one super long video and just be done with it. And then stop doing fan mail because I can't make the videos because those videos, I don't know why, but I never want to make those videos. So like if I don't enjoy doing it, I don't want to do it. So once I get it done, it's going to be done, I think. I just think I can already do Dark Lord Vader. Alright. Should we do another Star Wars set? I guess we should do the next Junior set. Get it over with. Get this X-Wing done.
So Ryan, after the stream is done, I'm guessing you're gonna be up all night filming reviews, am I right?
I'll
Oh, man.
record reviews in the morning. I'm just gonna build till I fall asleep right here.
Build
Makes
till you
sense.
drop.
Like I don't care how many people are watching. I don't even know how many people are watching, but I'm just gonna build till I drop. That's the plan. I think I wrote marathon in the the title of this live stream. So
Yeah.
you guys are welcome to leave whenever you want. I'm the one who's crazy here.
I'm gonna have to leave in a little. I'm gonna have to leave in a little bit, but I'll stick around for a few more minutes while I finish up some art.
Sounds good. Yeah, I have a lot of Lego sets to build, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a long ass live stream and until I'm done. So.
Do you have the original like 1999 X-wing to compare that new one to? Because I think they might be around the same size, even around the same.
He has one sealed in the box.
Yeah, I have all the 1999 Star Wars sets over there.
You know, my brother on Christmas, he recorded me opening the box to the Life on Mars thing. And I understand there are some people who would look at that and go like, no, what are you doing? You should leave it like immaculate. You should leave it sealed like it has been for all these years. So I was thinking of making an unboxing video as a joke, like the only unboxing video I'll ever do, where like I open up one of the little bags and like this cloud comes out of it and you hear a scream like the souls of the damned escaping it. I just want to do something funny like that.
Yeah, you should. That'd be fun.
Like, oh, what are you doing, Nick?
We're showing this for the live stream. Alright, where's your X-Wing? Pretty sure, Calvin, I'm pretty sure I already did a worst to first UCS sets, so I would look that up, like MandRproductions worst to first UCS. I know I did that because I collabed with my friend Sean to do that. He helped me do the list. Black Wolf says they're going to watch this till the end. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I can't believe you put Yoda too high up.
I know.
Or too far down, or however you want to say it.
All right. We build on here. We got the X-Wing up next. This should be a fun one. I don't know. We'll get the junior sets here. I might do a video and just look at all 3 junior sets.
The thing people forget is that like back in, you know, when like Star Wars was a new Lego thing, they did use a lot of very big pieces and relatively simple builds to make most of their ships. Like the original Millennium Falcon, people consider that a joke now because of those giant curved pieces on the top. You know, it's got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
But that's just how they did it back then. The building has become much more intricate, much more layered, lots of tiny little pieces. So, you know, people looking at...
Just like
I know. So, like, people looking at modern Lego sets, like, okay, I know I you know, like, complained about the dinosaurs. But for the most part, when it comes to vehicles and such, Lego has far fewer of those giant, hyper-specialized pieces that just make up, like, half the thing than they used to.
All right, hey, I'm going to have to jump off for a while. If I get off my conference call soon, I'll be back.
All right. Just
right,
tell everyone they're a-holes and they'll make you leave.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Okay, guys, I want your opinion. I have 2 more sets to build, so which one should I build? I have Harry Potter. It's
Harry
the
Potter.
Paradox.
What's the other?
Out of all the, I got a lot of the Harry Potter sets, and now with this one, I got this one for Christmas.
Right.
And now I'm only missing the Quidditch pitch, but personally, I don't really want that set.
Really? Oh.
And then the other one I got the TIE Fighter from Solo.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, built the TIE Fighter. There you go.
That's legit. Yeah,
This is the first TIE Fighter I've ever owned.
I just realized how
I collect more of the Super
just-
set.
You guys just keep.
I just realized
the lag is just perfect, where like you don't know who's talking at the time. Go ahead, sorry.
I just realized how horribly unfair it would have been if you guys tried to see who could finish your TIE Fighter first.
I know, Ryan. I was
a lot
gonna
of
say
money on
earlier,
myself.
I know you got a TIE Fighter. It's like, dude, let's have like a build.
I do have another
race.
TIE Fighter out in my room, but I don't want to build it.
No, I mean the little one.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I would have beat him bad.
Oh yeah, you would have.
Oh, by the way, Ryan, before I forget, before I have to go, before I forget,
Yep.
in the season 2 finale, I do take a moment to talk about those Halloween minifigs that I
Thank
forgot
you.
about in the Halloween video.
That was unbelievable.
Well, sorry, I haven't done a good job keeping up with the minifig series. I'm mostly focused on the sets, but
No, I
I'm
mean, it's
trying to
all
be better
cool.
about that now.
That was like one of the. I was just like, of all the things for you to miss, I was like, that's gotta the one that I actually know something about too. I was like, that's gotta be the one. But
Don't worry, I talk about it for a bit.
Yeah, no, you figure out your mistakes. I like that you do like the video at the end that's like, these are all my mistakes and here's the fixes to them. Like, I think that's really cool.
Well, thank you. Something I realized: the guy who looks like a plant monster, yeah, he might just be wearing a custom. Oh, hold on a second. Be right back.
You might what? Hey there.
He muted himself.
Okay, maybe someone watching this or something.
Could be.
The TIE Fighter is a set that I definitely wanted, but I didn't want to spend the money to get it.
Right.
So I'm glad I got it as a Christmas gift. I got the X-Wing, though, from the summer. That's a good sign.
Yeah, the X-Wing's good. That'll go great side by side.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so this was kind of weird, but when I went to Walmart tonight and I rang up some of the Lego Movie 2 sets,
right?
Mine were like a couple bucks off.
Oh yeah, Walmart usually does have that where they have
It was weird because
rollback.
Yeah, because the Thricycle I only got charged like $12 for.
Wow.
And then the Battle Ready Batman and Metal Beard I only got charged 16.
I paid 20 and 15, or 15 for the Thricycle and 20 for the other big two.
I only paid I think like $2.97 for each of the poly bags.
Hey guys, sorry for tuning out. I couldn't figure out how to get my mic working again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so I want to say, in that Halloween minifigure line, there were 2 references to Little Shop of Horrors. You've got the Venus flytrap looking plant, that little build that could be seen as a reference to the new one, to Audrey, to the plant. But you could also see the guy who's just wearing a plant costume with just his face visible as a reference to the original black and white version of Little Shop of Horrors, where after he gets eaten, there's this little extra like flower petal thing that opens up and you just see his face. And he just says like, I didn't mean it.
Right.
I just think it's so cool that they did that with the minifigures in such a subtle way.
They do a lot of interesting stuff with the minifigure lines. Like they really have, that line has become like a very good like outside the box thing for them.
Also, out of all the Frankenstein's monsters they've released, I think the funniest is still the original from the Studios line, because he just has a zipper holding his head together.
Probably. Yeah.
Like a zipper going across his forehead. That's just really funny to me.
Harrison, that's a question, like I'm not eBay support, so I would contact eBay about how to use the eBay coupon. Turns out.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick around just long enough for you to finish the X-Wing,
Okay.
then I'll go. Because I want to see this thing shape up.
I'm gonna build really slow.
Oh no.
Tactics.
Thank you, BFAB. BFAB's not saying anything. He's a vulture.
I'm just snacking while trying to delete some comments. I'm surprised people can put links in your comments.
I know
Maybe I
people are
can just-
desperate. I mean, well, I
I
guess
was
not people, but a
I
person is
was
very desperate for views.
Watching
Ryan,
the
is that
debate
how?
stream.
What's up?
I was kidding around. I said, is that how I become popular now? I just start putting links in there.
Yeah, you just put your link in the chat in the live stream. Because everyone watching the live stream chat totally wants to watch your dumb videos.
I was rewatching the
Ouch.
debate stream
Whoever
between
it is that's posting, I know who it is that's posting, with whoever it is that's posting. No problem.
between
Leia.
Aminar and Brick Queen.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I just halfway through the stream I heard BFAB go, I'm just gonna pause real quick and snack, and I died. It was so great.
I do that all the time. That's why I'm like 500 pounds now. So you know.
It just
Ouch.
Brick Queen is going off, and I just going. I'm just gonna snack real quick. Hold on. So good.
I'm hungry. I can't wait no more.
Yeah.
We get the new Stormtrooper helmet. Oh god.
Yeah, how does it look in person?
Yes. It looks. I'll show you in a second. It has a look, that's for sure.
I think it'd be really cool if Lego made another,
Here you go.
like the Rebel Trooper battle pack, because we have that new Rebel mini.
Yeah, I think a Stormtrooper Rebel Battle Pack are overdue.
That'd be awesome.
It won't focus.
I can see it. Yeah, it looks ugly.
Yeah, it's rough, to say the least. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Someone says they don't think the new Stormtrooper helmet's that bad. I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. Obviously, I can see it being good, but there's also part of me that's just like, this was something that really didn't need to change, but we'll go with it.
When you left the room, I joked to your cousin. They're like, "Don't worry, we're not really here. We're just Ryan's imaginary friends."
Did he put the headset on?
No.
Oh, then he probably couldn't hear you. So just all the sound comes from the headset.
Well, yeah, that's just my type of humor.
I'm
We're
sure
not even
he could
here.
hear you, but yeah, he probably didn't even hear you.
Ryan's. It's like, we're not even really here. Ryan's just gone crazy.
And so have
He thinks
you.
his computer is. He thinks his He thinks his computer talks to him.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I mean, the thing with uploading streams to my channel is I already upload daily, so like I don't really want my live streams to go live on my channel after. Like I don't want it to just be another video out there. Like I'd rather have people watch my regular videos, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of torn on that. Like on one hand, like I understand some people want to watch them after, but on the other hand, I'm just like, I kind of don't want that to bog down how many videos I'm already uploading.
Ryan, just take the stream after it's done, unlist it, and then put it into a live streams playlist. So then people can go still access them all, but they're just not cluttering up your video page.
Yeah, I could try that.
That is one option. And if you really just wanted it to be its own separate thing, you could just dedicate an entire extra channel to your viewers who want that most.
Brickatech does that, but I don't think I want to start. I got enough YouTube channels rolling. Like, I'm just gonna do it on here. This is where my fan base is anyway. Like, I'd rather just do it on here.
Though I admit, MNR streams does have a nice ring to it.
They all have a nice ring to it, let's be honest. No, but I don't know. I got a lot going on with other channels already.
Oh no, I completely understand. Like, well, with how you already upload like just about every day, then yeah, adding more videos to your uploads, like people just wouldn't be able to keep up with them all. They wouldn't be able to find the time in the day.
But yeah, I'm with you there. It's a lot. Yeah, That is the wrong tile to put on there. There we go. It's not a bad Death Star turret. I wish they had done a Death Star turret for like a regular Star Wars size build though. They never did that. I guess they kind of did on the Death Stars, but those are even still small scale. This is a bigger scale. I wish they did like a regular Lego one in this scale. That's my one qualm with this set. So what the? Where do these go? Oh, interessante. So you put that in there. Oh, interesting. All right, we'll have to remember that. Do that out of the way. There's like it's like a disc shooter built into one of the bricks.
And now we get what we really came here to see.
It's the X-Wing. I love how they didn't include the new Rebel pilot helmet in this set, though. Like, they made a new Rebel pilot helmet, and then they didn't carry it over for January. But they made a new Stormtrooper helmet for this, but they didn't have it back in August. Like, it just... What's going on?
I really have to wonder if they were trying to appeal to people nostalgic about, like, the old X-Wing.
But they included the new Stormtrooper. That's what just like I don't think that was the point. I think the point was just make an X-Wing for 4-year-olds. I honestly do. I doubt they were going for that.
Boy, they just can't make up their minds. You know, they have the rear landing gear but not the front landing gear. They have a new Stormtrooper but an old X-Wing pilot. Like, why can't they make up their minds?
That is the most mind-boggling thing to me, that they included it's now an outdated helmet design and a new set that has a new helmet design on another minifigure that didn't have that new design 4 months ago. Like, what's happening? I don't get it.
It probably just has to deal with the fact that they produced a lot of the original helmet, and they're just trying to get rid of it.
I don't know. I would think that they would keep the original helmet. They would keep the original helmet for the summer, right? Like, why would they even bother changing it for the summer and then change it in the new year with this new set to draw people into the junior set that maybe wouldn't otherwise buy it just to get that new helmet? I don't know. My dream car right now, like, the next car I get will hopefully be a Ford Mustang. That's the car I want. Where are you guys at? Alright, good chat.
I'll be satisfied with my car.
What's that, Nick?
I said I will be satisfied.
I do not own a car.
That's not fun. What's your dream car, though?
I don't know. Just about every place I could want to go to.
I'd love a Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron. Lego, hit me up.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were talking about real cars.
No, we are.
Oh, they were. But that's just my dream car.
Okay, I was just gonna say, it's just because almost every place I could want to go to, almost everyone I could want to visit, is well within walking distance for me. So I never wound up needing a car, really.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And plus, walking's good for you.
Walking is apparently good for you.
No joke. I last like a physical I went to just some months ago. The person said that my cholesterol was basically perfect.
Nice.
Because I go for walks every day that I can. Well, except in the winter, it gets a little harder then.
What's up, Star Wars Virals in the chat? What's up, Luke44? Says he has a Tesla Model 3. Very nice.
Do you think Elon Musk would allow Lego to make a Tesla model?
He damn well should.
Pretty sure he wouldn't care, but...
Yeah, just be like, yeah, more money to fund our company. Lego Movie 2 set next? Yeah, I could build a Lego Movie 2 set next. Nick just wants to see this
all
next
mine.
one. What, Nick?
I built all of mine.
That's true. You cannot participate. Oh, wait,
It's
what's the other
actually
set?
a sub-
Oh, too bad we could have done like a speed build competition on the Benny Space Squad or something. That would
Yeah, I did it. I finished it in like the first 10 minutes of the live stream.
Yeah, we could have done something.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say if you wanted to build your TIE fighter.
I do not want to build my TIE Fighter right now. I have so many 2019 sets to build and review. You have no idea.
I did a U-wing building competition with Chris over the summer when I went to go visit him.
Right. I mean, that's a thing
Yeah.
that I want to make a thing is like speed build competitions. Like I want to run that. You know what I mean? Like I want to own that thing. I want that to be like my thing that I run and do and own or whatever, and I like have the website that keeps track.
If you can, and if you really wanted to stand out, you gotta come up with a different name for it. You know, not just speed builds
Oh, no,
with
speed build
Ryan. You gotta
wouldn't
come up
work.
with something like, yeah,
Because
quick builds.
speed
No,
builds
that
are
one's
already-
probably taken.
Speed builds is already
It's
a
not
thing.
it's not clickbaitable enough.
But like it would be like a speed build competition. Like you're putting two people against each other so you can build a set fastest. Or just doing like the other thing, like it's kind of like speed running in video games where you just kind of play it solo and you see how fast you can do it. Like that's my other concept for it is that there's like a website.
Also, personally, if you were to do that, it would be more, I guess, engaging if both the people were like next to each other in person. And
No, it doesn't have to be two people next to each other because that's not what speedrunning is for video games either. Like, it's just seeing how fast you can literally build, like, literally just seeing how fast you can build it. Like, that's the idea.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to spice things up,
Like my word, it is so weirdly nostalgic seeing those cannons used again without any other bells and whistles attached to them.
Yeah,
They're so
definitely
basic.
definitely super basic. All right, I'll show you this before I film the bit for it, but it's
Wow.
it's rather wimpy. It uses basically
I think
looks like
it's-
a boat piece on the bottom. That's what it looks like to me.
I think it's better than the A-wing.
I disagree, but that's the point of the internet, I guess.
Well, it just looks more like a swooshable and somewhat more complete thing. Like it looks more like
I don't know.
you
I feel
something
like
a
it looks
kid could
less
really have
complete
fun
because of the cockpit. I feel like the open cockpit kills it for me.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like that either. But you know, again, it's one of those things where Lego would just tell you, well, the kids don't mind.
Right.
They don't care whether it's open or not. I just think it has a nicer shape, but then again,
Fair
I guess
enough,
that's
yeah.
just the nature of the X-wing. But yeah,
That's
one
it.
thing about speedruns. Have you guys ever seen like speedruns of Sonic Adventure 2?
I have
Because
not.
oh man, the ways people can break that game are beautiful. Like there are points where you could basically just like fly through chunks of the stage, and yeah, they're skipping a lot, but it's just kind of neat to see what people can pull off.
I've seen somebody speedrun like the entire first Uncharted game in like an hour because they just use so many game-breaking glitches.
Jeez.
It was really funny.
You know what probably is the worst thing for speedrunners everywhere?
What's that?
Non-skippable cutscenes.
Oh right. Well, I mean, it's the other thing with that is though, it's just like it's fair because it's the same for everyone, right? Like as long as it's unskippable on every version of the game.
I mean, for some people, I'm sure it's nice to have a breather, to be able to relax for a minute and crack their knuckles and whatnot, but some people like to have that non-stop flow, and to suddenly have the brakes go like, it's like, oh no, now my focus is gone, now I need to, like, get back in the right frame of mind all over again.
Fair enough.
It's like a
I personally
speed
don't
bump.
like speedrunning. I hate speed.
Yeah, not really me either. I just like to try to look kind of fanciful when I play, even if I'm not necessarily that fast. Well, now that you've finished the X-Wing, I guess I'll head out, so thanks for having me over, guys. I hope I didn't talk too much. Something I'm always, like, paranoid about.
Dude, don't be
And,
paranoid about it, man. Your voice is awesome.
You can talk the whole stream, we'd be happy.
Dude, read me bedtime stories, man.
Well, sure. I guess I could read Green Eggs and Ham.
Personally, I'm
No,
a
no,
wear
guys,
the wild
seriously.
star type of guy.
No, seriously. I just read it like, I will not, Sam I am. I will not eat green eggs and ham.
Upload a video of you reading it.
Oh my word. A dramatic reading.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right,
That'd
thank
be
you for coming on,
weird.
Nick, dude. I appreciate it. It's fun talking to you.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
And
Great,
yeah,
you
new rewind on January 1st, specifically about girl themes.
I've
Yay!
seen the thumbnail. It won't disappoint.
It's gonna be fun. See you Tuesday.
All right, see you, dude.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, someone requested I do a Lego Movie 2 set, so I guess I should do that.
Just do a small one.
Yeah.
I like a lot of
bigger. I don't know. I
Pretty
like
affordable.
something bigger. What's up?
I like the smaller sets for like a movie too. They're more affordable and they look cool.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think the like $70, $80 range has a couple good sets there too. The Sistar Starship and the Party Bus. Oh my god, like I'm in love.
Yeah, the party bus looks cool. I just don't want to spend that much. I just wanted the main characters like from the movie, and you can get them all in cheaper sets.
I mean, for the party bus, so I just bought that today. I mean, $80 for 1,024 pieces. Really good deal. And that aspect with the minifigs are garbage in the set, and the mini dolls and Unique Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I had a pretty dope Lego store meetup today. Had Pro Lego channel, Blaine's World brother, my friend Jared, and a fan of mine that is part of Salty Lug. He was in town, so it was a pretty sweet little Lego store trip. Dude, these junior sets are like deceptively light. Oh my god! Like I look at it and I expect it to be a TIE fighter, right? To have some weight to it. And I pick it up and it's like paper. It's
Those specialized pieces.
yeah. It's like. It's confusing. It is weird. It's also weird that that's upside down. Huh. Very cool, Darth Beeler. I did see that white elephant. I appreciate the dedication there. What's up, Bestman is a boss? What's up, Alex the gamer? Important question: do I have heat in my garage? No, it's like 70 degrees right now. I don't need heat, but this garage is like, or this is like a room garage, so it's got like AC/heat. Like it's got the same thing as like inside the house.
All right, I'm gonna head out too.
All right, have a good one, Doc. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I got some stuff done for once, so but yeah, I'll go do some sorting or whatever. I'll see you guys later.
All right, have a good night.
Pandela.
Nice
Alright,
meeting
time
you.
to clean off my space or move stuff out of the way. I'm gonna build something a little bigger here. The X-wing microfighter Death Star turret has like it can shoot these discs.
Oh, the little discs.
Yeah,
Cool.
that is a feature I'm enjoying, or will enjoy, I suppose. I like it. Like movie 2 set though. Let me pick something. I'm taking my headset off. I won't be able to hear you guys. Did anyone ask what we got for Christmas? Yeah, I mean I got like I got a shoot. You do. I mean, it's a dream house. We'll see. I gotta look at it and think about it. I got a nice portable charger. I got some basketball shoes. I got some basketball tickets for a basketball game. Just other random clothes and stuff. I didn't ask for any Lego. I didn't ask for too much, but that's that. All right, let me get a new set to build. Let's pick this. We'll move all these boxes out of the way. Get some new boxes in. Because that's all going to be reviewed anyway. So. those. That. That one. That one. I want to build a pop-up party bus, but I don't think that's for me tonight. I think that one's gonna wait. Skip on that. Sistar Starship. How's that? How about a Sistar Starship? CM4 Sai, you kind of missed all the other people. We had Brick Vibed, Nikon Planer, we had Dalek Bricks, but the other two people here now are BFab and other Nick, aka previously known as Epic Nick 100. The disc shooter came out in 2015. Where have I been? Apparently not.
Yeah, it first was introduced in
with what set?
Chima.
Chima. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Of course it was
I think
Chima.
some superhero sets have even incorporated discs, like the disc shooters.
Well, it hasn't been in Star Wars. That's what I base whether something's new or not off of. Oh well. Party bus is 1,000 pieces, dude. I don't know if I can do that one tonight. I'll just I'll keep building smaller stuff. It feels better to get it done.
If there's one major complaint I have about sets based off of like the Lego movies, is that Lego puts so much time and effort and quality into like the movie sets that like all the other mainstream themes like around the movie's release suck.
Yeah.
Like the new Star Wars wave really sucks, honestly. Like the superheroes line is like a complete joke nowadays.
Walmart and Target have some decent clearance. That is the last place I need to go after all the Lego that I bought today at the Lego store. I don't know if you saw my haul video today, but
I saw the thumbnail and I was like, yeah, you probably spent a ridiculously absurd amount of money.
Yeah. I called my haul video Huger Lego haul because Justin uploaded a video called, or Just Too Good, uploaded a video called Huge Lego haul. So I was like, all right, Justin, this is the Huger Lego haul.
Can't even imagine what your Brick World Chicago haul would be if you drove.
Probably not. I mean, I don't think I would have bought more because I drove. I just bought what I wanted. I don't know.
I still can't believe that you drove all the way up here for Brick Fair.
It wasn't that bad, but I'll probably do it again next year. To be honest,
God.
Probably will drive back up there next year. I'm gonna keep building here in a minute, guys, in the chat. I just I need a minute of a break, just to chill here. Scroll through Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Lego Movie 2.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was wondering, shouldn't like the back of the cockpit be a lot more secure? But I forgot to put on a little plate, so just kept falling off. We got it now.
Is Deadpool my favorite superhero? Yes.
I'm not a fan of Deadpool.
Oh no.
No.
Wait, you actually don't like Deadpool?
No, I mean, like I like the movies. Like they're enjoyable, and I'll give them that. But personally, I don't like Deadpool as a character. So, and personally, I think a lot of people. I'm not saying including you in this, but you know, because if Deadpool's genuinely your favorite superhero, then that's whatever. But
he's not a superhero.
It's like I feel like a lot of.
Huh? Is he a superhero? Is he a good or a bad guy?
Not really. No, he's not. He's an anti-hero. He tries to be, but he's not very good at it. But it's just a lot of people say Deadpool or saying like Deadpool's their favorite superhero right now because it's trendy.
No, yeah, like it's definitely like it's a popular thing right now, but like I mean, Superman's not my favorite. Like I don't know. Deadpool I think is funny. Like I like Deadpool, so probably my favorite right now.
Yeah.
I mean I don't watch a lot of superhero stuff, so that probably goes into it as well. But
yeah, you're part of the mainstream.
yeah, for sure, definitely in that category.
Mhm. I have such a small like building area right now.
Right, I feel you. Well, thank you, Black Wolf. I appreciate it. Says rest in peace, Jang. I'm an artist. My new favorite YouTube channel. Revolution. Although you're missing out on Ganache apparently. Goddamn it, Ganache has some good stuff on there. Unbox this set. This is what we're building next. This is Starship. I don't know if I was showing it on.
Do you think that set is a bit overpriced? Isn't it like $70?
Yeah, $70 for this. But it does have a lot of large pieces. Like you just look at it. Like all the pieces on the outside are like large pieces that if they wanted to up the piece count, they could have made it 700 pieces, but they didn't. So like that's such a trade-off. I don't really look at price per piece anymore. Sega, thank you, dude. He donated $2. Says, what do you think of Sidious being Anakin's father?
Yeah, have you heard about that?
I find your lack of faith
Whose idea is that?
disturbing.
No, it's from like the newest Vader comic.
So is it like a legit thing?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much implying, like, I guess technically, yes, it's implying that Sidious is Anakin's father, but it's more so along the lines of, like, Sidious manipulated the Force and caused Anakin to be born, so technically, yes, Sidious is Anakin's father. It deals with, like, the newest, like, Vader series, and, underneath his castle on Mustafar, he discovers a portal to like this ethereal plane of the Force.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the otherworldly aspects of the Force that currently like the comics are introducing, and especially with Rebels with the World Between Worlds.
Right.
It'll never be in a movie, but you know, it's nice to learn about it, like in the expanded universe.
Alright, Sistar Starship, here we come. Sistar Starship might be my last build for the night.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to finish this TIE Fighter.
You're what?
I'm probably not going to finish this TIE Fighter. I'm on bag 3 right now with 4. Who knows?
After my Brick Fair haul, I said I would slow down buying Lego. I know I did. I think I misspoke, to be frank. Alright, let's...
There was the supposed names for all of the Avengers 4 sets that came out today.
I did see that today. Anything on there that you find particularly interesting? Because I didn't know what I was looking at.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm the superhero expert here. No, nothing completely out of the ordinary. I think like the big $100 set that's coming, it's like Battle of the Assembled Avengers.
Right.
That I have no idea what to expect. I'm expecting like a big giant playset with a lot of minifigures. Like did you get? I know you got some of the Infinity War sets. Did you get all of them?
No, I got the Hulkbuster. I got what's the $15
that's a good one.
The Outrider.
Yeah.
I got some of the smaller ones, I think.
Yeah. Well, like the big $100 set, the Sanctum Sanctorum, like Doctor
Yeah,
Strange's
I didn't
house.
get
That's a good set though. I love it. Although I'm really pissed because my Spider-Man figure has like a slightly misprinted chest.
Contact Lego, they'll send
Spiders
you a
off
new one.
center. Huh?
Contact Lego, they'll send you a new one.
No, I mean I just think it's funny.
Ooh, we got the sticker roll. Alright. What's going on here? Take a look.
Yeah, I finally opened up the Thricycle set and I got a sticker sheet.
No, this is a sticker roll.
Oh, what the fuck?
For this set.
That's weird.
That is interesting.
I've never seen that before.
White Elephant, my college is not that expensive, actually. You see, if you go to like a local community college, whatever, like it doesn't cost $10,000 a year to go to college, or for tuition.
I'm doing that route too.
Yeah, like it's not gonna matter. Like your job isn't gonna be like, oh, you didn't pay $10,000 to go to college. Well, can't hire that guy.
I mean, you're getting the same education for much cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, preferably I never use my degree, but.
But in case you have to, you have something to fall back on.
Yeah. Alright. Bag one. I'm doing good, Alex Gamer. Thank you. How are you? What do I think of the 20th anniversary Star Wars sets? I haven't seen them, so I don't think anything about it.
Oh, did you see the first one is supposedly Anakin's like pod racer?
Yeah, I've known that for 6 months, 3 months. But that being said, I am making a rumor video. I guess I'll record that when I'm done with this. I get all this crap back in my room. Alright, here we go. This should be a good Lego set. That's all I'm saying. It should be a good Lego set. It ought to be.
I almost bought the Widowmaker versus Tracer set just for the meme.
Oh man. BFAB, are you gonna get any 2019 sets?
Am I gonna get any 2019 sets? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I mean, I got 5 of the Lego Movie 2 sets, but that's all at this moment.
You got some of them already?
Yeah, I got some today, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right, you said you went to the Lego store today. Didn't have Benny's Space
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, and then they didn't have that, unfortunately, so.
Yeah, that's a bummer. You snooze, you lose. Or you work, you lose, I guess.
Fair
Either way, you
point.
lose.
Though when the Overwatch sets are available in my area, I'm gonna pick up all of those too. I really like those, so.
My Walmart had all of them.
Did they have the rocket ship there too?
I think they did.
Oh, was it on the mid aisle display?
Yeah.
Or like on the. They probably didn't have the rocket then because
I remember they had the Overwatch display and then they had the Lego Movie 2 display.
Yeah, my the Walmart that I drove to like an hour away had that same display, and there was no rocket on that display, so I doubt they had the rocket, but because they didn't have like a lot of the larger Lego Movie 2 sets on the one that I went to either.
Yeah, no, Ryan, mind you, this isn't the I'm not talking about the Walmart that's like right next to the Brick Fair Convention Center. I hate going to that Walmart because they never have anything.
That Walmart's
ever.
pretty small.
No, and it sucks too. Like the workers there don't actually care about like anything, and so I went to another Walmart that was like maybe 20 minutes away, and that it changed my life. I will always go to that one now. But I'm looking for the Lego.
There you go.
Because they actually care.
Your fingertips hurt after building? I have no idea how to solve that one. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for you. I have not run into that issue myself. But I wish you luck on your journey to find an answer. Who's excited for season 7 of the Clone Wars? I am. What do you know about that, Nick? When does that come out? You seem like you would know.
Well, there isn't a release date yet, but my best guess is there is going to be an announcement about it at Celebration.
Right.
In Chicago. So before it gets out, Ryan, I'll be sure to text you when I'm there.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm sure as
text you.
soon as it comes out, it'll be on Twitter too. Like it'll be on like our side.
Yeah, I mean,
like, don't worry about it. But
my best guess is, I think it probably won't premiere until like fall of next year.
You think fall of 2018? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Okay, that's what I was saying. I'm like 2020.
I know.
I'm already thinking.
I know it's almost 2019, but I'm still considering
I'm already thinking ahead too.
Yeah. So. But yeah, my guess is probably October.
Yeah,
they're not going to do December because they want to have they don't want to have competing focus between movies and Clone Wars.
They should run it October right up like wherever they start it. It should run like 1 week away from the movie. That would be just perfection.
Didn't they already announce like Force Friday for next year?
No, not as far as
I think they did.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I saw some of the customizer kids sent.
Oh, I'm not privy to that, so no.
Yeah, but
still doing the live stream. What's up?
Wow.
Told you I was gonna build for a while. Got a lot of Lego sets to build.
People are still typing.
I know people are enjoying it.
You like lasagna?
No, I don't like lasagna.
You don't like lasagna, Brian? How dare you?
I don't like a lot of foods. To be fair to lasagna.
You're gonna be a horrible traveler if you.
Cody Orman donated $1 Australian. Thank you very much, Cody. I appreciate it, dude.
Crap! Now I gotta build another one of these wings.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Force Friday is apparently in October. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember I saw somebody sent me a text, and it was like they already announced like Force Friday for next year, and it'll be in October this year. And personally, I thought it would have been sick if they did like September would be Force Friday, then you have October with Clone Wars, and then November, you kind of take like a breather.
September's just so far away from the movie in December. Like I don't know why they released them so far away.
Yeah.
So I do like if they move it to October. I think that's a decent move.
Yeah. So at least you could do like Force Friday and Clone Wars. Oh, maybe Clone Wars probably won't be released until November. Oh yeah. What about Mandalorian? When do you think that's gonna come out?
Oh, I have no idea. Is that scheduled for 2019?
Yeah, it's scheduled. I think for fall.
Oh, damn. Good. Lego's gonna be in a bind this year. I don't know what the hell they're gonna make.
Actually, I have no idea. Personally, I don't think Lego will make Mandalorian sets.
No, Disney's gonna make them. They're going to. Why would they not make something based on a current TV show? They're making Resistance sets.
Oh.
Or that's part of my rumor video coming out soon. I guess I shouldn't divulge too much, but yes, Resistance sets 2019, or a couple of them at least. I don't know. See, right now, like, I wish I was playing Call of Duty. Maybe it's almost midnight. Maybe I'll hop on Call of Duty after I do a live stream on twitch.tv/MandRgames. I don't know. I'm kind of missing out on the Christmas noobs, so because I've been doing too much Lego stuff. I don't really have time to play Call of Duty. I gotta do more Lego videos.
Last year, I was considering doing like a walkthrough of the South Park game that came out last year.
Why didn't you do it?
But because it's South Park first of all. It's a little bit. Because I finally got the game on Black Friday this year. I got it for like $15. And the game was, it's a hilarious game. and it's a straight up parody of superhero movie franchises. So like, it's right up my alley.
Right, for sure.
And it's South Park. I love South Park.
Should have done it.
Yeah. Like before, I didn't decide until like a couple weeks ago that I wanted to at least buy some of the Lego Movie 2 sets, because initially I wasn't gonna buy any. 'Cause I'm like, that's just money that I could be saving because I'm doing a few trips next year.
Oh yeah, next year's trip year.
With Celebration, and then possibly Brick World. It's still the most likely. I just need people to stay with.
Right.
And then I'm going somewhere with my grandpa next year, but even though I'm not really paying for most of it, I still need some money for it. But
Hey Ryan, I'm heading out. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you moderating the chat too, dude.
Yeah. See you, man.
Yeah, have a good night, man.
Nice meeting you.
And then there were two.
I mean, you're wrapping up soon anyway.
Yeah. Well, I just started this 500-piece build.
I'm almost done. So I'm building the second wing right now.
I might end early. I don't know. Yeah. I gotta.
How many sets have you built tonight?
Hold on. Trying to count in my head. I can't. It's probably my 7th set. I mean, granted, a lot of them were smaller, but it's nice to knock some out. We build on.
I've been kind of.
You know what?
I've been kind of in a slump recently to like want to make videos. But
yeah,
I'm trying
I mean,
to work.
it happens. You just gotta kind of get over. Like, just make yourself do it. Like, there's no other.
Yeah, I know.
Except Doc Samson.
So that's what I've done.
Yeah, you just gotta make yourself do it.
Yeah, and now I have a lot of new sets to talk about.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm definitely not making a review about this TIE fighter though. It's way too late.
It's not. I don't know. It's never
a
too
cool
late.
set. It's a cool set, but it's just people would much rather see a newer set.
Right, that's probably true as well.
Because I remember I waited like a month to do the review on like Han's land speeder from Solo.
Right.
And nobody watched it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have like 25 new 2019 Lego sets here. Like, I can't just review them all tomorrow, right? Like, they're just going to have to be spread out throughout the next month. So it'll carry my channel.
I've noticed you've been double
what?
uploading lately.
I have. I've had a lot of videos ready. It's been good.
Yeah. Alrighty, almost done with the second wing.
Do you still have that Harry Potter set to build?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta build that.
After this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, build that.
It wouldn't take me that long.
No, it probably won't take you that long, but it'll get you much closer to me being done with this.
Yeah. I know we're getting more Harry Potter sets next year. I just want to know what they are.
Yeah, no, that's kind of exciting. I think if they do Harry Potter once a year, I think that's fine. I think twice a year might be a little too much for it. Like, just seeing as it's not that It's not like Star Wars where there's just like literally like an entire universe of stuff. Like, it's much more limited in that way.
There's not like a new movie coming out every year.
Yeah, if they do it once a year every summer, that's cool. Like, I think that might work. It just might. Take my damn watch off. Yeah, that feels good. Oh my god. I cannot wait to lay down in bed though. Been up since like 7:30. Went to the Lego store. Spent like 3 hours there. Well, like downtown Disney, but
Yeah.
it's been a good day.
See, that must be nice. You get to live in a big, like, cool area like that.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't look at it that way because I live here, right? But if you don't live here, it's probably pretty cool looking in from the outside.
Are you gonna go to the Star Wars land when that opens up?
I guess
Next
I
fall?
have to, right?
Yeah, because I think it's spring for California and then fall for Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to go to that. My
Might get to meet
fans
up
would not be happy if I didn't go. What about Ross?
Ross really wants to do that, so.
What's up, Elijah? Elijah, join the damn call so you can chat with us for the next 20 minutes while I finish this Lego set.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even done building this set.
Well, no, I'm not done building this one either, but... Jacob, does my live stream title say marathon? Yes or no? I think it says marathon. I intended for this to be a long live stream. Come on, Jacob. He said he made dinner, cleaned up, and I'm still or something, and then I'm still live streaming. Like, yeah, this was supposed to be a long live stream. I have a lot of Lego sets to build, and I made a mistake. Oh. Okay, that's fixable. Solve this. We can fix this together. We just need the power of a brick separator because I'm dumb.
Oh, that's cool. You put the roller skate pieces on the wings. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, those got used on another. I think they got used on the. I used them on a set here earlier. I don't know which set now. I can't. I don't know.
Well, I know that
see which one.
That particular Statue of Liberty set has probably has some in it, right? With the Harley Quinn figure.
I don't remember.
I only want that figure from that set.
It's a good
personally
figure.
don't. I know, and I mean the set is cool. I'll give it that, but I don't want to spend that much money to get it. So, and I personally just want that one figure.
I don't blame you. Once the set comes out, let it be out for a couple months so that, like, you know, all the people that are going to resell the figure are starting to resell the figure, and then hop on that wagon and buy one. Just don't buy it right away because that's when the price is the highest.
Yeah.
Like right now, I could probably get like a ton of money for mine, but like I just have no intention in reselling it, or intention to resell it. Building Cloud City, all right. Building Cloud City. Some people hate that set, some people love it. It's a love-hate relationship with that one, Jacob. But I'm glad you like it. I think it's a good set too. I don't think it's an 11 out of 10 set, but I think it's a damn good play set.
I honestly just want the Han from that set because that's like the perfect Han minifigure.
You just like pick a minifigure. I just want this minifigure.
Well, yeah, because it's
Screw
like
the rest of the set.
It's cool.
It is a nice Han. The legs are just like to die for, so I give it that.
Yeah, because like the Han from the UCS Falcon, you can literally get for like $13.
Right.
I think, but now it's like there's an even better version out there now with the dual molded legs, and that one is already going for like 40. So kids, don't be stupid and blow your money.
All right. Want to have sunglasses on because it's bright in here. Didn't see me wink at you. I forgot to put pieces on. Okay, thank God they're not hard to put on. That was scary. I like look down and I'm just like, oh no, those are like at the bottom, aren't they? Cloud City fixes the assault on Hoth problems where it jumbled a mess to place other people's stuff. Yeah, I mean the problem with Hoth was it was just a bunch of rehashed other sets that like into one, and it was just like, well, and then on top of that it was claimed as a UCS set, but it had just major inaccuracies. Like the shield generator had 3 generators, but it was supposed to have 4. Like, it didn't make any sense. So Assault on Hoth got a big fat L. That was a sad set. Lego Star Wars. Oh, what's that? Lego Star Wars fan 77 donated $2. Thank you, dude. He says, "Hi, hi Ryan. How was your Christmas? My Christmas was pretty awesome. Had a good evening after, or had a good. I guess I woke up early, right? So I had a good morning and afternoon and evening. We had family dinner and it was fun. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time, dude. Or too, dude." I think we have a new guest here.
Howdy, Thomas.
Talking to Jessica there.
I am.
Elijah has half arrived.
Guys, tomorrow I deliver the ropes.
Tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow quite literally the package gets delivered.
I'm excited for this. Make sure you keep me updated on Snapchat.
Oh, I will get a video.
Wait, Elijah, is this the thing that you were sending me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ryan knew about the plan way before, and then I like wasn't gonna do it, but then I was like, I'll do it.
I think this either is a great success or fails spectacularly. I don't think there's any.
That's the thing. It's either gonna be like, that is amazing, or it's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Are you crazy?
Exactly. It'll be a hit or miss. Hopefully it hits. That was Jacob's Sartorius one.
Jacob is in the chat, yes.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Lego Stars fan 77 donated $2 more. Thanks, bro. He says, "Did you watch the Celtics? I was there, dude. That's awesome. I unfortunately wasn't there, but yes, I watched the game. It was a great game, good overtime game.
Bro,
once
all
again,
my friends
defeating Philly.
Every Celtics game that ever exists, I live like near Boston, so like at least like 5 people go to it, and we always see it on Snapchat. And it's like we're so cool because we went to the Boston Celtics game.
Right. No, I would love to have like season tickets and live up there, but I also don't want to pay state income tax or live in the cold. So it's a trade-off.
New Hampshire is where it's at, bro. There's no.
That's cold, and then I'm also not in Boston, so.
Dude, Boston's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, I don't want to drive 2 hours to go to my every Celtics game because I have season tickets. That's not my goal. Come on, get with the program. Fire first battle pack when? Probably never. I don't know, dude. Legos being sketch. They don't want to do cool stuff, but that's alright.
The fact that it's still going is blowing.
Yeah, people just keep commenting. It's hilarious. It's like, it's never going to stop. Like, 3 years from now, someone's just going to comment it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be funny.
Hey,
it will still be funny in 3 years, I promise you.
Hey, MandRproductions, how did you make your YouTube channel popular?
I uploaded every day for a year. Try it. Give it a shot.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Nah, you know, if you want to be popular on YouTube, I guess, just like, you gotta upload a lot, or you gotta upload like 3 really damn good videos. You pick your poison. What in the world is this building technique? What? I have never seen that. Oh, maybe if I put this on here and then that on there, it will make sense. Oh, Giesel the Weasel is still here. What's up, cool Brett? Okay, that makes sense.
Anything said in the chat, I will respond to, no matter what. Let's hear some interesting things. It's so late. It is 11:36. Where me and Ryan.
I've only been live streaming for 2.5 hours. I mean, I've had live streams much longer than this, but I don't know. I need to probably wrap up here after this set. I just don't know if I can do another like hour of another set. I'm just like, I'm ready to go film some reviews, builds, or edit some speed builds, get them uploaded. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into video production now, so I gotta get all that done. Gotta make some thumbnails. So, we got work to do after we're done here, but I'm excited regardless.
Who's your least favorite YouTuber? Just a kid that rants. He made a terrible video.
We're not mentioning that name here.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Jeezel Weasel.
Somebody kept coming in and putting a link to that video, though. Yeah, if you know who somebody is. Yeah, they just kept putting the link to the video. I'm like, alright, I'll just ban the link in my banned words list. Problem solved.
Okay.
It's pretty pathetic though when you have to like come in and spam links to try to get people to watch your video. Like that's the lowest of the low. Like I think everyone kind of agreed with me on the stream here earlier.
I don't know, Mr. Colton Wood. A true legend.
Alright, that's wing 1 complete.
What number 1 complete?
Wing number 1. I still have to put all the details on number 2.
Yo, riddle me this. Why is my target always out of pretzels when I go ask for a pretzel?
Because, well, you know, pro opinion or pro tip.
That's why I'm asking.
It's because they're
know.
frozen and they take a while to warm up.
So why don't they just warm up more pretzels every morning so that there's enough pretzels when I get there, man?
I'm going to tell you that I have used on customers, and that is, I don't control the quantity to buy, and I don't control the time. I can only control what I do, and unfortunately, the time you arrive and the quantity you want are not available. Sorry, I can't do anything about it unless you want it undercooked. Like frozen, undercooked, and not tasting very good.
Someone wants to know if I build well in Fortnite. I definitely don't build well. I build semi-competently. I think is the best way to describe my building skill in Fortnite. Like I can build a ramp, right? Like I can get past that part, but you ain't getting much far. Like I don't know. I can build like a box and put myself in it. You know what I mean? Like I can do basic stuff, but I definitely don't get fancy with my Fortnite builds at all. Like I wouldn't win a build battle against anyone that knows how to build battle. Riddle me this: why did my closest target shut down? Gotta drive 25 minutes now. Yikes, dude. That's a bummer. You should have bought more from Target when they were open, so they didn't have to close. It's probably your fault. Just saying. You know, not trying to place blame at your feet there, but enjoy your 25-minute drives. Now you get some nice music popping. You enjoy the drive, all right? You make the best out of it. Why is it always got to be something negative? Oh, these are printed on. Very nice. I like that. Didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there are no stickers in this TIE Fighter set.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know. I'm not that surprised about that one.
Wow, I really like watching the stream because you can see like my computer going up and down as I breathe.
Oh my god.
Elijah, you must be very easily entertained.
Bro, have you seen the videos of me playing with like the mirror on the back of my phone?
No.
Oh, dude, the iPhone XR, bro. Okay. I don't know if this is on all iPhones, but like the Apple logo, it's like a mirror, and like My bed is right by a window, and I just play with that shit all day, man.
It's Elijah. Printed pieces are why it's $70, not $50. Nah, it's the sticker roll, dude. The sticker roll's expensive. No, honestly though, there's a lot of large pieces in this set. Like I get why it's $70. Like I get it. Like I really do. Like they're like if they wanted to make it 700 pieces, they could have split it all up and made it a bunch of stupid looking little pieces, right? But they don't really do that. So I like that. I like that they use the large pieces and they don't care about the price per piece. Like I think that's fine. Like it's just I look so much less at price per piece now. Or at least I try. At least I try to. This is the sticker roll, though. I don't know if you're here for that, but there's a roll of stickers in this set. It's pretty thick, too. There's probably quite a few stickers on there. But, yeah.
Hey, Ryan or Elijah or anyone else in the chat, I'm thinking about getting one of those Bricktober minifig packs. Is $20 a good deal?
Well,
yeah.
It depends on which Bricktober minifig pack it is.
If it's the Infinity War of Harry Potter, yes. Because people are selling that on Bricklink for like 60, 70, 80 bucks.
There you go. Nick knows what's up, apparently.
I do, because I've been looking for it for like past couple months. And none of my Barnes and Noble got none of my Barnes and Nobles got them.
Well, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
That or someone works at Barnes & Noble and knows what's up, and they're like, oh yeah, we never got them. Could be that.
Mm.
I'll see you later, Luke. Have a good night. If you're still here and you heard me say goodbye. No.
What set are you currently building, Ryan?
Broke it, is what I just did. Not good.
Ryan, what set are
I'm
you
building
currently
the Sistar Starship.
Wow.
From the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
With teal?
Uh-oh, I gotta stop the recording. I gotta find this damn piece.
Honestly, I think my favorite set I've built tonight was Benny's Space Squad.
Scum gang. Bro, I want the pink space person. That's all I actually want.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't buy more than one. Cause
Wait, I gotta run to the bathroom. Or building more. I gotta see if I can find that dang piece too.
So Elijah, how was your day?
Oh, you know. I bought a pink hat, and I took a huge, like, 6-foot box, and I tied a bow on it, and I threw my trash that I got at McDonald's in it, and I put the hat in it, and then I put it on my friend's, like, doorstep, and I said, Merry Christmas.
So you just gave your friend trash?
Well, I put the pink hat in there, too, so it wasn't complete trash. I mean, I paid $6 for the hat, so I guess it was worth something.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's how my life goes, you know. It's a pathetic life, brother. I could have bought like 6 different Welcome to Legos on a Table stream. Hey, you pipe down, Ellie Hill. All bow on the sister system. All bow to the Sistar system. Alright. Everybody in the chat who thinks that 6ix9ine should be freed, put a hashtag free6ix9ine. How long are you streaming to, Ryan? You've already been on for 2 hours. I think he's going to be ending it off in the next 30 minutes or so.
my guess is probably the next 15.
Alright. Did I get the $89 Overwatch set? Not yet. You guys entertain anybody while I left you, or you just...
I've been talking.
I think I lost that piece. I tried to look under the table there before I left, and I didn't see it. So... God dang it. This is less than ideal. I'm trying to think of where I could get a white inverted 1x2 slope plate. I can't think of anywhere. Free Tfue. What happened to Tfue? Or was that when Tfue's account got banned like months ago? I don't know if you're just referencing that. Let me think about this. I need one of these plates though. Dang it, dude. How do I lose this stuff? I can't have gone far, but I also can't find it. Go out.
Just a ranting kid has DM'd me. Thanks for the shout out.
Way to go, Elijah.
Everybody go dislike his video.
I appreciate all the watch time he's giving me though. He's giving me plenty of watch time here.
Ready. I finished the TIE Fighter.
What's up, Solid X Astro? Long time no see. What's up, J for Fan? Tfue got arrested for doing a stunt at a lake. Oh my god, that's so dumb. Why do the police care? Like, oh, it's so dumb. Alright, I'm just gonna build on without this piece because it's not instrumental to have right now. So.
Yoda's Jedi Starfighter is a great set change.
What is it?
Yoda's Jedi Starfighter.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Agreed.
I finished my TIE Fighter. This is awesome. I like this set.
Alright, let's get this build knocked out. Or do I stop here because I'm discouraged and... No, can't give up now.
Finish. You gotta finish.
That was a good looking shot though. Give you that. That sucks though. I'll have to see if I can find that piece later.
Okay, so I'm curious about this. I want to see the size comparison between the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. It's pretty cool.
You showing it?
Huh?
Are you showing it?
Yeah.
Talk while you're showing it so that it... Yeah, because or I'll present you.
Yeah.
Or you're just not presented if Elijah's making noise, is what I'm saying sometimes.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I mean... I get the appeal that the UCS sets are definitely more meant to be like scale in universe.
Right.
But a lot of the system sets definitely pick up on that too.
They've stepped up their game with sets like that. Those two models are really, really good. Like,
I definitely want to get the Y-Wing set from last year.
You need to get on that. It's retiring, or is retired rather.
My store has it for like $40.
They still have it in stock?
Yeah.
After what?
Mhm.
That's pretty nuts. I would get that though, like ASAP, because there's no way that's gonna be in stock for too long.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might wait until like tomorrow to build. I'm done building for today.
All right.
Wait a second, Nick. What store has it for $40?
My Target has.
Why just gonna beat you there?
The Y-Wing from last year.
Gosh, it was $24 like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was on sale. I mean, I bought mine on clearance after last Christmas at Walmart for $35. I bought one. I bought a second one that I have.
Nick, you should have swooped him.
Dude, I legit saw somebody selling like the A-Wing set from last year with Lando. Somebody was selling that at Brick Fair for like $70.
Brick Fair.
Lando, the new Lando's probably worth nothing. Actually, never mind.
Well, I mean, the Lando in the new Cloud City is probably worth something.
Possibly.
This is my first Death Star pilot too. That's awesome.
First Death Star pilot?
Or not Death Star pilot, TIE Fighter pilot.
Oh my god.
Just
terrible.
I don't collect a lot of Star Wars. Collection is newer stuff.
Alright. You'll probably be able to finish the set right after midnight. Call it a night. It'll be good.
You think you're gonna finish that in 8 minutes?
No, like right after. I'll be done right around after midnight. Maybe like 10 after. I'm in build fast mode. I am the sneaky man. I've been watching like Ainsley CS:GO. If anyone in the chat has watched Ainsley CS:GO,
Dude.
Oh my god.
I didn't know you watched that too. Dude, like I watch I watch a lot of the Misfits are all hilarious.
Yeah, Fitz is good. There's not enough of Ainsley though. Oh my
I know.
god. Ainsley. I am
I love the one where they're
man.
talking to the guys in the lobby. I love the clip where they're talking to the guys in the lobby. He's like, nice. He's like, yeah, Mom's bought them for us.
He's like, oh yeah, and they do
My
all their
dad-
jobs. Oh my god, don't even say that. I know what you're gonna say.
I won't
but-
say it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is a scene. That is good.
I am trying new things.
Oh my god, it's so good. Like I've probably rewatched it a few times. Like like it's just still funny. Like why not?
Yeah.
Put this light back up here.
Something I kind of wish Lego would have figured out though instead of just having like these lines on the wings be like regular open stud, if they can make them like the tiles.
Yeah.
Would have been nice. Still works.
Do my speed build thumbnails before I take all the sets inside. Alright, I'll remember to do that.
You know, I know how I'm spending tomorrow. I'm making a whole bunch of Lego Movie 2 videos.
Nothing wrong with that, dude. That's what I mean. Dude, it's the grind. YouTube. I'm on the grind for the next like 3 weeks, so welcome to my world. Enjoy your stay.
I mean, it's literally probably only gonna, I don't know. I don't like the idea of like uploading, like double uploading in one day.
I mean, when I don't know, like you can make like I usually only upload once a day, but like when there's just so many new sets out and I have them and I need to make the videos, like I just have to, like I got a speed build video on the speed build channel, sometimes like 2 videos on the main channel, like it just happens. You get the vlog on Saturday, so that video just happens, and like Saturday I could upload like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could upload like 5 videos Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised if I do. Like, that would not be outside of the realm of possibility. Some people are really upset when you don't want to be their friend. It's kind of sad. It's like, no one in the Lego community wants to be your friend. You can just go away. it's great.
I'm your friend, Ryan.
Well, I'm not, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about a girl though either. You know who I'm talking about though.
I love the thing where it's like you're cute and it's like number one best friend.
Oh my
or,
god, that was hilarious. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's
the amount of cringe in that like picture is just insane. It's like, oh yikes! I just like delete your Snapchat then. It's like, why even go on? Yikes! I mean, do I have to like report this kid to the police for harassment? I could do that. Like, it's not that hard.
I feel
He's
like
actually interfering with what would be my business, I suppose. So I could probably sue him.
You could sue him for slander.
Well, I don't think he's done slander, but he definitely has spread. He's definitely said some things that were untrue, or definitely said in a way that made them not quite as.
Ryan, did you watch the video?
We can discuss, of course.
It was terrible.
It was pretty bad. It's like,
if you were watching this, Colton Wood, your video was the worst thing I've ever seen and provided.
I don't know. Brickqueen's made some pretty bad stuff.
It was a bad video.
So is Bricks on a Dollar. I don't know. There's some stiff competition out there.
Dude, 2018 has been a super long year. Like both your Brickbuster and the Brick Show, like the Brick Show, like dying, like happened in the same year.
Well, it happened in like the same 2 days. January. What are you talking about?
Dude, the whole Tide Pod thing was January.
Oh damn.
I saw this really funny tweet one time where it was like, Gen Z kids are saying like all millennials are stupid, and it's like millennials say that like, Gen Z kids are stupid because they legit ate Tide Pods.
Right.
It's just, This is such a super detailed cockpit in the TIE Fighter.
I like the cockpit print on there. They've done a good job with that kind of stuff.
Oh, like on the window?
Yeah, like the windshield piece.
Yeah. Oh, Elijah left.
Why did Elijah leave?
I don't know.
Where did he go? I want to know. Why did he leave though, actually?
I don't know. He just left.
I bet it was probably not on purpose either. Like he probably would have said something. I would feel like. I'm on the last bag. This is the last of the pieces we have. I'm excited. Elijah said, "So sipped." I have no idea what that means. Oh, he said something so dipped. Maybe someone FaceTime called him. I would bet.
Yeah. I still have some of those Harry Potter poly bags. I bought 3 of them, and I never opened any. Like, I never opened one.
What? What is wrong with you? What do you do?
No, nothing. I bought 3 of them, and I never did anything with them. They're just sitting on my TV stand over there.
I mean, I do that occasionally. Like with stuff, I'll buy a set for a video, and then I just won't make a video on the set, and I'm like, well, I just kind of wasted that money because I like look at it slightly as an investment. Like I'm gonna buy this set, I'm gonna rationalize my purchase by saying I'm gonna make a video on it, right? Because the video will at least partially pay back or get like earn some money back on it. So it's like it was, you know, sometimes sets are just free. Which is cool. Like it's a really awesome thing to be able to do. And it's like if I don't make that video, I kind of like guilt myself, and I'm like, why did I buy that then? It's like, don't be stupid. You've been given an awesome gift. Don't waste it. Like just make a cool video out of it, and I just don't. And I'm like, oh, that was dumb.
How do you find like an appropriate resting place for it?
Yeah, you should just put the polybags in the fire. Yeah.
Oh no, I meant for the TIE Fighter.
Oh, the TIE Fighter? Yeah, they're probably on the fire too.
I have 3 of them right. I think I remember why I bought them, because I initially wanted to do like platform 9 3/4 mock.
Right.
I wanted to have some of these so I could have some like Hogwarts students walking around.
Could have been cool. Could have done it. You didn't do it. What a bum.
I probably will still do it. I don't know.
Brick Fair
I'm trying
next
to
year.
think of something for
Cool.
Chicago.
Let's bend that piece. For Chicago?
Yeah. But then it's like depending on how big of a display I want to bring, I might have to end up driving.
Right.
And it's like a 12.5-hour drive from here.
Someone asked if I've seen leaked set names. Of course I've seen leaked set names. I see it all. I do have, if anyone in the chat has any good questions for us though before we end the show here, please do ask us. We have answers, or we'll talk about whatever, or most things.
You could even ask us where babies come from.
Oh, I don't know about that one. See you later, Peaceful Mind. Have a good night, dude.
These LEGO Movie 2 sets are really cool.
Oh yeah, like the Sistar Starship here, like this is becoming a thing. Like this thing's pretty dope. I guess it's coming together.
My favorite one is Benny's Space Squad.
And it's really cheap, which is nice.
Yeah, it's really cheap. It's really cool.
I legit bought 3 of them today. Like I was like, all right, I'm buying 3 of them. Probably won't buy any more after this, but may as well just get it over with.
Yeah.
Pro Lego Channel was nice enough. He let me use his if you have a Disney annual pass at Disney Springs, you get 10% off. So that applies to the Lego store too. So I got 10% off all my sets I bought today, thanks to him. So that was pretty dope. Because I mean, on my I bought over $500 of stuff, so it saved me like $50, which was awesome.
I get 15% off with my employee discount, and
I mean, I got VIP points too, so I effectively, I guess, got 15. But yeah, like regardless, it's still like was a really nice surprise to get that, because I was just gonna pay retail for them, right? Minus VIP.
Yeah. I really hope that me doing all these reviews for the Lego Movie 2 won't end up being like me doing reviews for like a whole bunch of Lego Batman. Like the 7th or 8th set, I was just so like uninterested.
Right.
So.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am gonna. I might burn myself out on reviews this month, but like, it is what it is. Like, I need to do these. Like, I got a lot of cool Lego sets. I'm really excited about them, so get it done before I get not excited about them, right? Or I lose interest. I think I'm pretty pumped about a lot of these sets, so I think I won't have any trouble getting through them. You know, that's the important part. As long as you're excited to do it and you care about it,
yeah,
it's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, why is Denmark trending on Twitter? Oh, never mind, it's some hockey thing.
No, yeah, you need to make videos on all those sets you just built, so, or not all of them, I guess, but like the Lego Movie 2.
I'm not doing the TIE Fighter, the Harry Potter set.
Yeah. A new leaked set. You gotta give me more than that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll go check the.
They just say Ryan new leaked set, and I'm like, what? They're probably just saying it to say it. People do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got me. Like, of course I'm gonna ask what it was if you say that. I don't know. It's late. I'm not all there anymore. Let me know if you see anything, but I doubt anything got leaked. Although
there was like a couple week period here where there was just like nothing
it's leak
new.
Season. Danny asked me, will I be bringing a mock to Brickworld this year?
Do you still have Naboo built?
Nah, it's like torn up half behind me. Not really interested in bringing that anywhere. I don't know. Probably not, Danny. Probably not. Sorry to disappoint. Do you want a link, Danny? If you're not doing anything, I mean we're almost done streaming here, but if you want to hop on and chat for like 10 minutes, this is the last of the build here. What should you buy with $200? A $200 Lego store gift card.
I can get.
If you look, sorry, go ahead, Nick.
No, I mean I was just gonna say I can get the Slave One, the UCS Slave One. I really want that set, but I'm like waiting for a good time. But right now, I can get it from Target.
Right after like Black Friday when it was on sale for like 140 or something stupid.
Yeah, because I can save like 30.
That being said, it is retiring, so I don't know what the hell you're doing. Buy it now. You are very low on time. Really missing out here.
Yeah. Just space though. All my shelves are.
Oh yeah.
Packed.
I was gonna say though, like, if you're gonna ask for advice on what to buy in like the chat or comment section, this goes for anyone. Like, if you're asking anyone anywhere, not just me, if you're gonna be like, "Hey, I have $200. What should I buy?" You need to say more than that. You need to be like, you need to give some set of parameters. Like, I'm looking for something for display, or I want something to play with, or
I want to buy a bunch of sets, or I just want to buy one set.
Yeah, I like these themes. I want a good value. Like, there is so, like, if you just say I have $200 and I want to buy something, I'm like, dude, just go to Chick-fil-A for 20 days. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really tough when you just give it super open. Like, sometimes that's not a question that works well super open-ended, I guess. Like, there are good ones, but that's not one. Just advice for asking good questions in the chat. Jacob says, "Hey Ryan, do you wish the Star Wars comic book EU, anything pre-Disney, was kept by Disney, sort of like how Marvel source material made into movies?" Is the Old Republic part of that? Would that be part of that? Would you know, Nick? Because I would like the Old Republic to be part of that. I don't know,
Well,
Jacob. I don't read the comments or the comics though.
I don't really read the Star Wars comics either. I know stuff like here and there.
Right.
Because I just watch a lot of Star Wars like dedicated YouTube channels that cover all of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Old Republic is not canon. It's Legends technically.
I don't know where I'm at on that, Jacob. I don't read the comics enough to know if I would care about this. Like, what I really care about is what's in the movies. That's just like where my line is. I think is like it's in
movies
the movie, like
to some extent.
It's what?
Movies and the shows. I guess,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely. The TV shows are definitely just as important there. Like those are the two things to me. Like, that's Star Wars, right? If it's in a book, like I really just I don't know. I don't really do books for the most part. Especially for like story driven stuff like that. I much prefer just seeing it on a screen.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I got nothing against people who are like dedicated to reading the books. It's just like like I guess it was the whole thing with like the Battlefront 2 campaign and then the Inferno Squad book that takes place before the events of the game.
Right.
It's not my job to read a book about characters. Like, it's not my job to read a book to get me to like characters. Like, the game that you're introducing to the mainstream should include elements that make you like the characters. Because personally,
Absolutely.
I did not like the Battlefront 2 campaign was not that good in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I don't
mean,
really care.
I heard they did a good
Inferno
job. Like, oh, what's that?
I don't really care that much about Inferno Squad. I think the battle pack is cool, and I actually kind of might get it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I heard that they did a good job, like, spicing up that Battlefront game, though. Like, they added a lot of free stuff into it, but, like, after that initial, like, drama with it, and, like, I really only care about Call of Duty, so I don't know.
Yeah, and I have not touched Black Ops 4 in 2 months.
What are you doing? Do you have a PlayStation or Xbox?
I have Xbox.
Oh,
I almost bought
can't
it
play
for
with the
PS4.
cool kids then.
I
I
almost
it.
so
What's that? Oh.
I almost bought it for PS4. I have the Black Ops 3 PS4.
That won't work. Well, I won't play that rather, because I just like playing Blackout. I do want to answer a question here. I have $180. Damn it. I have $180. I like Star Wars and the Lego movies. What set or two sets would you get? $180. You like Star Wars and Lego Movie. Get the Sistar Starship. This one's fun. Benny's Space Squad. That's $80. Now we need $100 Star Wars TIE Fighter and a battle pack. There you go. You're welcome. Thank me later. Write it down. I just want to reward the people asking the question the way I want to asked. I guess. I have $200. I want Lego Star Wars. I love giant sets, 1 to 2,000 pieces, or a ton of smaller, medium-sized sets, mostly newer sets, or it's basically any set. $200 and you love giant sets. Get a current UCS set. Just get whichever one you like the best. If like that's
you can get the Y-wing.
Yeah, you get the Y-wing.
Or get the Slave one. Ryan just said it's retiring.
If you can find the Slave one, I would wholeheartedly recommend the Slave one. I think it's an awesome Lego Star Wars set. Swear at least. Yeah. I gotta review all my 2019 Star Wars sets tomorrow. Or the rest are the one. Yeah, I think I have them all built, so I need to finish all the reviews of them. It's time. We got the Praetorian Guard one today, or done today. Where the heck does this go? This goes on here, huh? So of course it does. That is a brilliant design. Plan on getting any other than the Inferno Squad battle pack? You said you might get. What other 2018 Star Wars sets kind of catch your eye?
The Praetorian Guard battle pack looks pretty cool. I might get 2 of them just so I can have like. How many Praetorian Guards are there? Like 8?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I didn't count.
There's like 7 or 8. I don't know.
I will say so a lot of people are not happy with the January wave of Lego Star Wars sets this year. There are more sets coming in April if you can wait a few months.
Yeah, I might just wait for the 20th anniversary stuff.
There should be. I obviously haven't seen them, but I think Lego might have put more resources into the April sets for Lego Star Wars than January, just because it's an anniversary wave and they really want it to be something special. I hope. But other than that, like, this wave has been pretty lackluster, so hopefully I'm right with that one. it's a bad wave. Although, I mean, I have all the sets, of course, that's usual. But just
the other one I might get is the Death Star Escape.
The Death Star Escape doesn't look bad. That's the one I haven't built yet. That's the only one I haven't built. So
it's a nice little desk piece that you could have.
For sure.
That's why I want it.
Well, the little the Junior's TIE Fighter is actually a nice little This thing is so light. Like, it's crazy light. Junior's TIE Fighter. So
I mean, I prefer the one I just built.
Nice little nice. It's a nice little desk piece.
Nice little desk piece. I'll throw down my stairs.
Oh yeah.
Like the major theme I care about the most is superheroes, and right now these like past 2 years have just been serious disappointments.
So it seems.
So
mostly in episode 3, 4, 5, and 6 have $200. What sets would I recommend? If you don't have an AT-AT, go buy an old AT-AT on eBay. Just buy a used one for like under $200. That would be a dope set from one of those eras. Other than that, out of what's available, like the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing are a really good combo. I think Nick can attest to that.
Yeah, because I got both. They're very size accurate.
Yeah, the new TIE Fighter and X-Wing are a really good combo, and then you can pick up some battle packs or something.
Could also get Anakin Starfighter.
Can't always
the new
get
one.
Anakin Starfighter, yep.
Yeah, because I remember I showed you. Yeah, you were with me at the store when I bought that.
Was I? I don't remember.
Yeah, you were with me. I was showing, like... I can't remember because you got to the Lego store like before everybody else, and or no, you and Elijah were following like me, Chris, and Bryce.
I don't remember.
I remember that. I was like,
Pepperidge
because I think Chris or somebody looked out the window like behind my car. He's like, Is that Ryan and Elijah following us? And I was really tempted to just lead you guys on a goose chase. Just to get lost.
Yeah, no, we were following you back home, back to the, or maybe we were following you to the place. I remember now. We were following you in the car. I was like, where were we?
So.
I remember that now, though.
I get that Lego can't, like, devote, like, all the best resources to, like, every theme, but it is kind of annoying, like, when Lego just seems to only put all of their time and effort into a single, just into a single
superhero
wave.
Yeah.
Like, superheroes especially, dude, like, this past year, they have sucked so bad. And with next year, the Captain Marvel set looks cool. I'm just not going to buy it. I'm really waiting to see what...
It looks good, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm
not going to buy it. Because, well, Captain Marvel is going to be in Avengers 4, so... And personally, I care more about the figures. I care more about the figures, like, mostly. Like, if the build is good enough, then I'll appreciate it for the build, too. But, if Captain Marvel is going to be in Avengers 4 and she'll be in one of the sets, then why would I spend $30 on another set that I honestly wouldn't really want to just to get?
Yeah, I like your analytical thinking there. I just buy them because it's from the theme I like.
That's why I skipped the Black Panther sets, because we got the same figures and the Infinity War sets.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, Nick. Thank you for hanging out with me, dude. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
It's been a good night. It's after midnight here on the East Coast, so I think it's a good time to stop. Thank you to all those. What was that? Did he just freeze? He just froze. Perfect timing. Thank you to all those who joined in on the stream tonight. I appreciate all you who were chatting with me throughout the night to help me get through some builds. I built all the rest of the LEGO Star Wars sets I needed to build except for the Death Star Escape. And then I also built the Sistar Starship and Benny's Space Squad from the LEGO Movie 2. So, not a bad night overall. Can't really think of anything else to end with here. I think Nick froze. His computer froze. Alright. But yeah, good night, Danny. Good night, Jacob. Although I'm not going to sleep for a few more hours, but you all have a good one. Danny, we got to chat. You got to get on a live stream or something before you go back to school. Let me know. If you do a live stream, I'll come hang out on your channel. I don't care. But let me know. I got a lot of Lego sets to build, so if you do it like tomorrow or another day, I'm there. Alright, I should end it here. Enough chatting. Goodbye, everybody.